I mean, go ahead. Poke your noses. I don't know.
Yeah, you poke your nose. Whoa!
Oh, okay. I take that as a lack of consent. I will not pursue.
I will not pursue. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Boop.
There's a line.
Boop,
It's
boop,
like
the
right
snort.
here.
Meow.
All of our
See,
things
Bork-
are on, right?
see,
Yeah,
Bork
they
the
are.
snort.
Sure.
Boop the snoot. Hello.
Hello.
And yes, I am still on my speech-to-text application.
Good. Very
Oh,
Yes.
fun. Hi.
Larska.
It's Sunday.
It's Soondog. Hello, everyone.
That's how we know we get hyped up.
Yeah.
Sunday.
This is like the last bastion of sanity before I go back to work.
Yeah.
So like,
And it's not even that sane.
That's a really good point. I have to say, I mean, first of all, I can't remember a, pre-RPG clinic, PRPGC time.
Stray Dog's
in my
23.
life. Oh, so sweet. Thanks,
that's
Stray
1
Dog.
month away from a big 2-0.
Two-
2.0.
Ah.
I was like, but I can't remember what Sundays meant to me before doing these games, and I can only imagine not much.
We've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
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 4
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
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 Yarp.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been longer than 4 years.
No, ooh, yeah, 4 and a bit.
Because we started in August of 2000, or sorry, we
No,
started in January
yeah.
of 2016.
16.
So that, and then I left in August of 2016.
4.5 years.
It's been 4.5 years.
Ooh.
It's still like the least optimal day to do it if you actually want to gain a streaming audience, right?
Sure, but here we are in this. We're having a good time.
We refuse to let go.
That's correct. If there's something that unites all of us, it's the incredible stubbornness that we all feel in regards to things.
That's right.
Joke.
I mean, I like stubbornness.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't. Obviously, don't know what stubbornness means.
There's a video essay out that just was released that is Titanic good? And the answer is yes. And
Lindsay Ellis, yes.
Yep. And I completely agree with her. New mics? So no, actually. Well, kinda.
Newish.
Headsets. And this is the youth size.
Yay! You got the youth. Oh,
Yay.
actually, yeah. I'm the only.
It's
Yeah, Squirt, where's yours?
it's
I didn't
mail
even look for it.
delivery.
Yours is in the mail.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. I was like,
I mean,
yeah,
technically,
if it's in
you
front of
could
me, I'm
use
gonna feel-
Liz's.
That's true.
You wouldn't want to use mine because mine's the big ass head one.
John's been speaking moistly into it.
Ew.
You don't want to use it.
Yeah. Just like it. Hey.
No.
Yeah, we now. One thing is we are now all on the same lav.
Mm-hmm.
So
We are.
There's that.
For consistency.
Same pack.
for
Same microphone.
consistency. So if we got you all the mics they used in Hamilton, John would be like, "Me left out." Oh, because they're wig mics. They'd find a way to make it work.
Oh,
They'd
yeah.
put it in the hat or.
Yeah, they put it in hats or they just tape it to your face.
I wish they still did it the really old school first days of sound on set and just planted it in random objects around the room, so you could just be like, "Well, you know what I think, Susan."
Susan.
Well, yeah, you usually put a couple of shotgun
This is
mics.
just some singing in the rain references right here.
Yeah. It is.
Scott, your nerd is showing.
Great. It's the greatest movie musical of all
It's
time.
a really
Fight
fun
me.
musical. I fucking
Singing
love
in
it.
the Rain?
Yeah.
It is a delight.
It is a delight. I'm just wondering if it's the greatest movie musical of all time. By what metric?
The metric of Scott's giddy enjoyment of it.
Oh.
Yeah. How
well,
much do I do this?
Then I would have
I
thought for you, I thought it's Singing in the Rain or it's Team America World
That's
Police.
true. I do a lot of this watching that too. It's a good point.
12.
Okay.
Whoa. Damn, Liz.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right, because we
Oh.
need a new bingo card, because
We
Oh,
bingoed.
really?
We bingoed.
Zesty,
Bingoed all over the
very
place.
Good. I haven't seen
Yeah.
Limbo in ages.
Yeah.
I should watch it again.
What's that thing in his hair? She said the microphone. I was
Yeah.
blown
Straight
away.
up, just like,
Yeah, they're tiny little things that they work into your wig. There's little clips. There's a whole fucking system.
They're amazing.
Some of them are double mic'd.
Well,
most
all
of
the
them,
leads are double.
Yeah,
mic'd.
most of them on Hamilton are double mic'd.
just in case. Is it
Yeah.
a just in case situation.
It's a
Yeah.
just in case, and like especially when you have dance and stuff, there's like a lot of sweat going on, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
increases the likelihood of like sweating on a mic or like
knocking a wire.
yeah. I
because
mean
you're
they're all
like,
screw-ins,
"Ta-da,
but
oh,
yeah,
fuck."
you can still like crimp a cable or whatever. But yeah,
Oh, I'm so excited to watch
we will see it
Yes,
soon.
we have not yet.
Yeah.
FYI.
No
for those-
spoilers.
I've listened to the soundtrack.
Spoilers: the United States.
Mike's
My God, why are we activating all these bingos?
Yeah, what's happening? We've got 2 bingos. We haven't even started the game.
apparently it was like talk about sweat, talk about microphones, talk about hair.
I mean,
Other bodily fluids. Did I get one? Can't wait.
But the point of Titanic is not that the boat sinks.
it's the friends they made along the way.
Yeah, basically.
It's the diamond they yeeted along
Yeah,
the
they
way,
really yeeted it.
or whatever.
Whoop.
These
Oh,
people are spending
okay,
an awful lot of money to try to find this piece of jewelry.
No one asked if I had it right here.
Well, you didn't
I mean,
ask.
I'm literally walking around in a nightgown. They probably saw that I had something heavy in my
Yeah,
pocket.
hell,
Like,
man, like,
she's an old lady. She can wear whatever the fuck she wants.
yeah.
She doesn't have to conform to society's
Exactly.
So
rules.
Food's suggesting that Brahm used the Force, and I'm not really sure what that would be like. Or
Like the force of my
Brahm.
powerful thighs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, of course, I suppose
My
that's true.
powerful Brahm.
Yep.
I cannot wait to know what's happening.
Kate's going to get the heart
oh,
of the ocean.
Sweet. Heart
Yep.
of the ocean. Aw.
Ah,
Here's the bed. Oh no. Oh no.
no one can see you.
Oh, come on. There is batteries. That's fucking weird.
Yes.
Oh god, I just zapped my whole hand off.
Well, that's why you have to be force sensitive. Well, you don't have to be, but
I think he said powerful thighs. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I said thighs.
Nah.
There we go. Power of the force.
I do not
Eh.
have powerful thoughts. I simply have normal ones.
Brahm thoughts.
Brahm thoughts. With me.
Brahms.
Brahm. That's.
Everybody in the chat is now required to wish our illustrious mod, she who knows 10,000 things, a pleasant and victorious day tomorrow as a new job is ventured on.
Crush it.
That's awkward as
Crush
fuck.
it like a bug.
Like a bug.
Take it down.
Take that first day and smash it.
And crush it!
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. There's a show I want to see again too. Good.
Yeah, I would see that show again. Yeah, so best of luck. Not that I think you'll need it.
That's great.
Just
I see one person wishing Aragorn a good day
you're in the
tomorrow.
chat right now, you
They're
Yeah.
all
To
writing big
do
long
it.
messages, is what's happening. They're carefully choosing their
We will-
phrasing and their emoji. You know.
Damn. There you go.
oh,
See? Here we go. Oh.
Safety.
I've been wishing hear that for weeks.
Yeah, because we will turn this stream around if you do not do it.
I will also ask for your thumbs, ladies and gent. Did you spend experience this time around? Did you please Aragorn on what is possibly the most important day for you to have done so in the entire campaign? 3, 2, 1, go!
Why would you say it like that?
yay! Scott fails double time. Scott fails double time.
At least I didn't.
What?
I got stealth 3.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Like I should not, by the way.
I'm gonna kick your
So
ass,
sorry.
Humphrey. What's this? A fork?
Stealth 3.
Stealth 3?
Yay. Sorry.
Dex
Aragorn.
4, because I died.
Whoa.
Specialty?
In preternatural grace. So, there's that.
I got a PKJ blank, so I think I'm the real winner.
You are.
That's
a good
kind of
one.
true. If you're the one who gets the PKJ blank.
boy.
Well, then you've done well by spending your experience. However, we have been pointing out the elephant in the room, that some things happened last session. We should probably
Oh.
get into what occurred.
There wasn't an elephant in the room, though.
Oh. That's not a... Well, it's the morning after the...
Yeah, see if you can
We
keep
done.
doing it.
It's the morning after Sophia and Zeron's wedding, and everyone is happy.
Well, we have a great track record for the day after a wedding.
That is true. That is very true.
So today was bound to be, pretty uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody unite. Well, everybody. The Motley, Zeron, and Kyoko unite in the Spark to plan out their moves, their dance moves for the meeting with Mazer that is due to happen.
It was decided that Brahm would wear a wire and that
Yeah.
Kyoko and Patches would watch from afar as he goes to
Yep.
meet Mazer, and Sophia and Zeron would remain at the Spark, hold down the fort.
Because they're the most important ones, I think, is the idea. Was
Yes,
that what we decided? Yeah.
it was heavily
Yep.
implied.
Braun was given only 5 minutes to get to that meeting place, so we wayfared the fuck over there.
Rude.
Yeah, and then he met someone at a cafe.
That's it. So yeah, Brahm was told to meet Mazer at their first meeting spot, the Ironmongers, where a enchanted mortal led him up the street to a cafe where Mazer was. I think I wrote that they exchanged snide pleasantries or something. I don't think I wrote it like that, but Mazer reveals that what he wants is very simple. He wants to leave. He wants to skip town and know that they're not going. They're not going to come. They're not going to come after him. He wants to know he won't be chased. Brahm cannot or will not swear to that. He ends up summoning his weapons from afar and using absolute to. Yes, that's right. The table boner. Yes, he uses his shield to
Such a good
freeze
moment.
Mazer, and then also accidentally a bystander, so he has to let Mazer go. And then Mazer walks away down the street.
John, can you reenact the moment where the waiter froze again? It was so funny.
Wait, which? Just the pose? Or
Yeah.
really
I think
remember,
it was just like, "Sir, are you okay?"
Sir, are you okay?
Yeah, thank you.
In that moment, I was like, "Oh, I've really fucked up."
Yes,
this
you
is-
have.
Yeah, so
No.
tried shooting this person, and they were chimerically killed, but wasn't actually who we thought it was.
Yeah, not Mazer.
It's a
Not
decoy.
Mazer.
The poison that was in Brahm's drink brought him down to the ground in an alleyway as Mazer stood over him, preparing to kill him. But then Patches swooped in to save the day!
Ah! I have 0 notes between that and the end of the session.
Got it. You saved the day, and Mazer vanishes. Where did he go, though?
He showed up at the Spark.
Oh,
like
shit.
a fucking shit. And then he started taunting Sophia and Zeron about how, if it had been Zeron to go to meet him instead of Brahm, that he could have, he knows that Zeron, his vice is that he's, unable to turn down a dare or a challenge, essentially. So he would have used that to his advantage. Sophia got upset. Or did she? Then she turned into a dragon
Or did
and
she? She
burned
did.
the exhaust. And then Mazer escaped down the elevator, and Sophia and Zeron hopped onto the elevator, and then Sophia jumped into the elevator and was killed.
Oh, just like
Chimerically.
that, eh?
Chimerically, and snapped back to these guys.
Yup, there
There
goes
goes
gravity.
gravity.
So
Yeah.
we attempted to wayfare back to the Spark because we didn't know where Mazer went, but we couldn't because the defense matrix had been put up. So
Keep Mazer in.
Patches went into Sophia's penthouse. Kyoko landed on top of the matrix, so she was pulled into the penthouse. Brahm was downstairs.
Yeah, Brahm went, classic Brahm, as close as possible, but also, up the most stairs from where he needed to go. in the lobby, amongst various frozen mortals, was a ticking bomb, a large ticking crate. Braun managed to use his stormcraft to sort of like destroy the box holding it. But that's all he could do. So he needed Patches.
Yeah, Patches came in and was able to thankfully, through use of Chronos, to look back in time to when the bomb was assembled, figure out which wire needed to be cut. And thanks to a little bit of clever thinking, did it in time.
So they were able to get back into the Spark, where the other Spark residents were okay, but being,
Lost Kate voice?
I had it in my pocket.
Whoops.
My pockets is.
I used Chronos to look back in time at when the bomb was built, and through some other clever thinking, was able to stop the bomb in time.
Which is great. And then we went up to the Spark, to the exhaust, which is on fire. Thankfully, everyone else in the exhaust is okay. I mean, the other residents were confirmed okay.
Yeah, some of them were great.
Confirmed
Alive.
I think, yeah. Braun went down to the workshop and finished off Mazer. The charred husk that was once Mazer. Finished him off. A tragic end for a noble piece of shit. Not me,
Noble?
Mazer. Yeah,
What
it
about him was noble?
No, it was a fake out.
Oh,
It was a fake out.
gotcha.
How do we do? Answer us down below in the comments.
Well, took
Don't
you
forget to
do
mash
almost
that
7
like and
minutes.
subscribe.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Folks,
Use the little notification bell.
it falls to me to remind you that we have tools to keep ourselves safe. We have these cards and you don't. You do have options. We'll get to them in a second. But these cards are the ones that let us make sure that we can push our boundaries to go daringly into this roleplay while knowing that we can keep ourselves safe. And we do that using a color-coded system. Green means I'm actually totally okay with what's going on and enthusiastically wish to continue even if outwardly I look like I don't. Yellow means I'm starting to approach my limit, be warned that I may not be able to keep this up. It doesn't mean stop, but it does mean just be aware. And red means I'm not okay. We need to stop. We have to either roll back what just happened or immediately change the subject, but no matter what, I need to be checked in. At no time does any player have to justify their use of a card at any time, nor do they have to explain themselves if they don't want to. It's not about guilt or blame. It is about making sure that everybody feels safe. You have other options. You have the ability to private message a moderator or myself. If you do not wish for me to know who you are, you can always message Aragorn, who will keep you anonymous. I should point out, just for the record, that normally no one can see my screen. At this point, Kate possibly can see my screen, so just be warned about that. The second thing that you can do is you can always leave chat, leave the stream, or both. We don't want to see you go, but we do want to see you make sure that you are healthy and happy, and if that's what it takes, please do so. At any time, you can message us. The best place to do that would be either to private message me on Twitch, or you can always hop on the Discord and talk to us there. Anything else before we start?
Don't think so.
Oh.
There's one board game that I always wanted to play really badly when I was a child. It came in a box and it had all of these cards in them, and these cards had various different scenarios to be presented. And you would have to vote on what a player would answer to these particular questions of scruples. And I really wanted to play this because I thought it was fascinating, the idea of, would you turn in a neighbor who was committing a minor crime but you thought that they needed to? Or would you ever discuss with your boss their looking down on a important topic to you. I mean, this game, of course, was created quite a long time ago, so the questions did not age well, although they did come out with a second edition somewhere around the year 2000. But I never actually found anybody to play with. See, when I found this game, I was 6. The adults thought that it was too adult for me and wouldn't want to play. After all, some of the questions did reference such things as interracial marriage or abortion. And none of my peers wanted to play it with me either because they didn't necessarily have opinions on things like interracial marriage at that age. And so I never played. But the question kind of stuck with me. And it's, to this day, something that I find interesting is, where do you draw the line? But in a game format, there's no way to prevent you from being able to lie about your scruples in an attempt to get ahead, other than the social ramifications of people looking at you and wondering why you have these beliefs. Is it more important to try to win a game than to impress your friends with your sense of morals or judgment? But there are questions out there. And there was, at one time, a way that you could play a game to find out how you felt about these things. The mechanics have filtered through. You'll see them now in a lot of different social deduction games. It's also especially popular in Jackbox-style games, where you must vote on something, and the vote can be rigged if you want it to. And that's a question of scruples in and of itself. There's a fire. It's raging above you, but at the moment, it seems to be slowly dying down, what with the sprinkler system being activated and with the assistance of those who are still up and about, who can try to mitigate the damage caused by dragon flame. Patches, you're still in the kitchen? Or did you go down?
I came down. I think I went down.
Okay. So, Brom, Patches, you are in the basement. The keypad is currently arranged to provide access to the balefire as opposed to the dungeon or the workshop. Zeron is sitting against a wall on the floor. He's looking quite pale, as well, paler than he normally looks. Brom, you've just finished removing Mazer's head from his body.
Yes.
You see a man now in front of you with his head removed from his body.
Too much? I think we're good. I think we're okay.
Wearing a stained Nirvana t-shirt and jeans.
Oh, that's sad. I'm going to leave him for now. I need to tend to my friends.
There is another body down here, although this one's still breathing.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so Brom is alone. Patches did not go down,
Oh, okay.
which is fine. I just wanted to double check because I couldn't remember.
So where are you?
Kitchen.
As I thought.
Yeah, sorry.
Is there... I could re-enchant Sophia immediately. Can I get a sense of whether...
You can't re-enchant her if she's not awake.
Not... Yeah, right, yes. Yes. I remember this from my time out of the loop, as it were.
Did you consult the mist chart to see how long it would take?
I
Remember,
did last week. I mean,
remember that Sophia has a higher permanent penalty than you do.
Interesting.
although
Oh, hey,
I
it's
actually
right
have
there.
an X out of that. I think my permanent penalty is now at 3.
Yeah, we all
Right
went
there.
down by 1 at some point in the story.
12
Or in the
hours.
Chronicle campaign.
Okay. I mean, there's no way for me to just kind of like know that, but I know it's going to be
You
sometime.
can absolutely know that it's going to
Okay.
take a little bit of time.
Okay.
And Sophia is a dirty Liam.
Wow. Does she?
Is he wrong?
Is she injured in any other way?
I don't think you have any physical injury, do you?
No, because I got hit once. And
Chimerically.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Of course, I forget. Can I see the book for a second?
Of course.
Liam
Actually, I'm
start
gonna
with
call it
one
up here.
extra banality
Well, that
because
I
they're
know.
around a bunch of mortals all the time.
How
It's part of the fun. Thanks, Boo.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, we completed a quest, and so it went down. I think 2 quests.
I think like it might have been the chalice thing that we got
Yeah.
it for. I feel like that's a pretty big thing.
Because you guys started with
I started with 3 and I'm down to 2.
right, and I started with 4, and I'm down to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Uh,
So yeah. Okay. If she's uninjured, otherwise, I'm going to crouch down beside Sir Zeron and try to get a sense of how he's doing.
Here, I'll be with you in a
Yeah, of
second.
course.
I just have to check one thing here. There it is.
Banality. Flawless. Hoptery. Cute.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Book says you all die. What?
Okay, no, I was just making sure because in earlier interpretations and earlier things, invoking the weird meant that every time you took damage, you just straight up took damage, and if you died chimerically, you would be dead. I just wanted to make
Wow.
sure that that wasn't the case here.
Woof.
If you die in the weird, you
You know,
die
guess
in
what?
real life.
But that's.
But it is not.
Oh, good.
I can see how that would make sense.
Well, it's also good that I transformed out of my dragon form. Although maybe then I would have had.
I mean, I'll also point out that the
Yeah.
book actually contradicts itself. What says if you die in the dreaming, then you're dead, or if you die in the dreaming, you're just kicked out of the dreaming.
Right.
'Cause if
Yeah.
you die as a dragon, your mortal body dies as well.
Yes, that absolutely is the thing that I put in there.
I did.
Yikes.
Zeron seems like he's trying to keep himself calm.
Okay. Oof. Are you all right? Did he hurt you?
Not directly. It's my heart.
She's going to be all right.
The future is not yet written.
Perhaps we should get you all back upstairs.
Upstairs has other problems.
Right. I'm not leaving you alone.
Where's Patches?
She's with the others.
Is she safe?
Yes.
Kyoko.
Yes. Yes, I know.
If I were to get up, my heart would start beating faster. I cannot risk this at this time.
I understand. I think, Sir Zeron, I'm going to start to gather up just like dust or ash or whatever I can kind of find on the floor. I'm going to start to collect it into a little pile.
Dude, we could smoke this.
Trust me, this will really help. I understand, my friend. And we need to keep you here for as long as it takes then.
She deserves better than the floor.
I know.
You move her.
I wouldn't have her leave your side.
I have faith that her beauty remains, even if I can't see it. But no one deserves to There are some who deserve to lay on the ground. Where's Mazer?
I motion with my head to the balefire room, but I don't say anything.
And he's in what condition?
He's gone.
For how long?
For the rest of our lives.
Do you have your phone? Mine's broken.
Yeah, I take my phone out of my pocket.
It would do me good to hear that Patches is all right.
We'll call her. Try to breathe. I start to pick up the pile of ash from the floor, and I just start to sort of like, I don't Simba him, but like I try to Simba.
Oh, you can Simba him.
I
Go for
could,
it.
but I start to sprinkle the ash through his hair as a punk. I'd like to cast. Is it called chill? It's just
Holly
called
strike.
Chill. Yeah. On his head. Whoop. I'd like to cast chill to lower his body temperature. Not, dangerously low, but just low enough that, lowers that his heart might slow down
Yep.
a little bit as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Well,
It's about the best he can do.
yeah, I have hardened heart, but that actually feels like not useful right now.
Well, that magical hair ain't so magical right now.
Well, so I'll roll that, but I also am dialing patches while I'm putting ash in my friend's hair.
Okay.
Braun,
Yes, it's over.
do you have them?
Sir Zeron is here. He can't be moved at the moment. Sophia is here as well. She will need some time. She's gone, Patches, but we'll be able to bring her back soon.
Okay, I'm gonna get the fire under control and get Sally down there.
Of course. There's someone who would like to speak with you. And I
Oh God, not
I
Saley.
put it on speaker. I put it on speakerphone. Sir Zeron, I have Patches here.
Report.
I have the rest of the denizens of the Spark here. We're in the kitchen. We're safe at the moment. We just need to figure a way to get through that fire and get the fire put out.
Understood.
Sit rep on your side.
We have someone here who will take control if I cannot complete my duties. You're to support Brahm if that occurs until either I or Sophia can return. I would suggest that you, in your position as steward of the Spark, means that it would be less easy for you to assume that role for now.
Appreciate you thinking of all the possibilities, but don't worry about it. We'll be down there soon.
You understand, Brahm?
I understand. It will not be necessary, but it is good to have it in place.
Sophia,
Yeah.
do you want to describe what your mortal clothes would look like?
So I think she's wearing like a long skirt, and a white tank top with like jewelry and earrings, like hippie-esque look. And her hair is long and blonde and in 2 braids.
You can start to awake.
I'm going to head over to Sophia because I was told to put her somewhere a bit more respectful. So I don't know if there's like a bench or something. I can
There's
put
a
her
bed in the room.
Yeah, there are
with the
beds
balefire,
near
but
the
there's also a
balefire room.
decapitated man.
on. Well, I'll just kick him under a different bed or something. I'll figure it out. So disrespectful. Yikes. Can I throw him in the balefire?
You
No.
can.
Probably.
It would incinerate him.
I feel like we should.
Gets rid of the evidence.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we should, go through some sort of system on this. I'll go to pick up Sophia and bring her into the balefire.
You just step over Mazer and
Yeah.
okay.
So at this jostle, eyes are gonna open. Who are you?
So I should point out that you would know this. I'm just making sure the audience would. Sophia can't currently see anything chimerical. She's, for all intents and purposes, mortal, which also means that she feels no warmth, no light from the balefire.
Ooh.
But she can see Brahm as he is in his mortal form. And if she chooses to look, unless Brahm has hidden the body, she would be able to see Mazer.
I'm going to put, my action through the scene is to put Sophia down and then to take a blanket from another bed and lay it over Mazer's body and head.
Okay. You just kick the head closer.
Gently place it back on the, yeah, exactly. You don't know me. I'm sorry. There was an accident. You're all right, but you need to rest.
Where am I?
You're in Montreal. You're underneath Westmount Square.
What am I doing underneath Westmount Square?
There was a fire. Emergency response is coming, but for now we just need to wait. I'm sorry. That's
Who are
all I
you?
know. My name is Brahm.
It's Chuck.
Chuck Tingle. Nope.
Patches upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
The
Damn it, Gwen.
The fire is starting to go out. Incisor has awoken, and she is using Winter to remove the heat from the room to try to keep the fire down. The sprinklers are also working.
Well, also from the kitchen, I had been soaking rags, so I'm gonna
yeah.
tie one around my face, grab the fire extinguisher, and try to get
if
a
you
path.
open the door, you might create a backdraft.
Is the weird still invoked for me?
For a little bit.
Cool. Portal passage.
Sweet.
Yeet. Fair.
And they're all allowed to use it.
By Brahm.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Okay.
portal passage and start trying to, but keeping my back to the
Oh,
doors because you're supposed to, and try to make my way to the elevator if I can.
Which elevator?
Elevator shaft to downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. I'm going to have to ask you to roll your stamina.
I'm at a -2.
That's a lot of injury.
I'm going to spend willpower. I get 1 success from my willpower.
Okay, you can make it to the elevator, but you're pretty... I will ask you not to enact this, but you're pretty coughy and wheezy
Yeah.
from the smoke inhalation, and it will cause you 1 level of real bashing damage.
Oh. Ouch.
It's just bashing damage, though.
So that goes to the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay. It's it's the
Worst
one that's
injuries
healed
always are.
first. Yeah.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
On the top. Yeah, and then I'm going
The
to.
elevator is activating.
Oh, okay.
For you, I assume, because you're going down.
I wasn't sure if it was functional.
Yeah,
Okay.
it still works.
Sweet.
You're just not supposed to use elevators. They still work. The squeaks play We Didn't Start the Fire
Oh.
As you're on your way down. It's funny.
Awesome.
I recognize you.
You do.
Didn't you used to work in this building?
That's right. I'm surprised you would remember someone like me.
Of course, you were always very nice.
It's Sarah, right? Sophie?
Sophie.
Sophie. Right.
Patches, when you make it down, the first thing that you see is Zeron, who has fallen asleep.
I'm gonna check his vitals.
He's got a pulse, but it's low and thready. It's fine.
Yeah.
But like when you touch him, his skin is quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my goal. Yeah, my
Yeah.
goal certainly isn't to like put frost on his skin or whatever.
Yeah,
so-
yeah.
Although I'm sure he would look. Yay!
So you saved me from a fire?
Not just me, but
Thank you.
of course, it's the least I could do.
Well, the least I can do is
How is anyone injured? I feel fine. I can help.
I think we're all right for now. Everything seems to be under control upstairs. We're just not supposed to leave.
Were things damaged?
I don't know.
You can hear this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just sort of standing back for a moment.
Mhm. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I know that you spend some time here in the building? Upstairs, right?
I live on the top floor.
Ah. I haven't been up there. Sorry.
Could I ask you to roll your charisma subterfuge, please?
Okay.
And Sophia, could I ask you to roll your perception subterfuge?
Do I have my same rating?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you really
The only
well.
thing you don't have is appearance 6.
Mm-hmm.
Your appearance 4 currently.
My God, that's like a normal person.
Oh my
A
god.
normal model.
Normal model, yeah, exactly.
Insightful?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's lying
You're
to you.
lying to me.
What do you mean?
You know I live there.
I didn't want to seem overly familiar. Of course,
You know
I know
what?
you
He
live there.
used to be like maybe the janitor or the superintendent of this building.
I feel like you're not telling me something. You're familiar with this building. Why are you pretending like you don't know me, that you don't know that I live here?
I'm trying not to induce any panic.
All right, there's a path.
You're doing a shitty job.
There's a path to
Rob.
get up. The elevator is operational. Ma'am, we're going to be taking the freight elevator, and then we're going to transfer you over. You should be safe to return to your apartments.
They've already been through. It's fine.
You're going to have to walk through some smoky areas. So I'm going to take off the damp cloth and pass it to her.
Do I have to? Okay.
Even as a mortal.
Smoke inhalation is a serious thing.
Yeah.
Can I see Zeron?
No, because he's not in the room.
Okay.
You can, however, see a blanket draped over what looks to be a body.
What's that?
I'm sorry, I didn't want you to have to see that.
What? What is it?
Ma'am, please come with me.
I'm not a child. What is that?
Someone who didn't make it, Sophia.
Someone died in the fire? Well, then what are you doing talking to me? Go get the rest of them out.
You're the last ones down here, you and this other gentleman. You're able to walk on your own?
Yes.
Great. Then let's get out of here.
Thank you.
It's not safe down here to stay.
Start to follow Patches, but I'm like looking at the fucking blanket.
The very shifty tall man.
Do I see blood?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you to roll a die of luck.
Me?
Yes, please.
It's my luckiest die. I think it's this guy. This guy's pretty shiny. It could be a 1 for sure, for sure. It's a 4.
Okay.
There's a little bit of blood.
Thanks.
Which I think Sophia would know that, like, somebody who dies in a fire, generally they don't bleed.
How-
Certainly not a blood
What
pool.
happened to them? And I go for the blanket.
I'm going to try to stop you.
Okay.
Well, she does have dexterity 4, preternatural grace.
I have Dex 5.
Oh,
Steady
shit.
hand.
I dance out
So
of the way.
so you are being blocked.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're likely in shock. You definitely don't need to see that.
I'm not in shock. I'm fine.
You are not. Please leave.
I'm happy to accompany you up to.
No, that won't be necessary.
I understand. I'm sorry.
I'll find my own way.
I'll accompany you to the main elevator. Again, there is a smoky corridor for you to pass through, and I need to make sure that we don't lose another in the smoke. Are you able to carry him? I asked Brahm.
Carry who?
I point back out to where Zeron
Zeron.
would be KO'd. Or, yeah.
I follow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's somebody who is outside who is slumped over. You can't really see them breathing. And please roll a die. This is going to...
9.
It's your husband.
Okay, so how does this work? I just know that
You
he's my
know that
husband.
he's your husband. That, like, the problem is that you don't have very many firm memories of
Yeah,
him
yeah.
as your husband right now.
Do I
but
know his name?
You're aware that his name is George.
God.
Damn, Kate.
Why did you leave him out here?
He's coming upstairs now.
And I run to his side.
Oh, boy.
Can you hear me?
Ma'am,
Look at me.
Why is- He is not
George?
looking at you.
ma'am,
What happened to him?
we're going to carry him to the medics. We need to get you out of here. We need to get you back
We'll
upstairs.
both go to my apartment and the medics can meet us there.
All right.
All right.
Patches, I'm going to ask you to roll your intelligence crafts.
I'm moving to
Difficulty
pick
of
up
6.
Zeron if I feel that that's
Mechanics
safe.
or detail
Oh, yeah,
oriented?
he's light as a feather. You
creative?
can lift him, no problem.
Mechanics or
I'm still
creative?
visible.
No.
Okay.
Really, I love more than deceiving my friends. Like,
5 successes.
You can tell that the amount of damage that has been done to the exhaust means that it's a wreck. You'll have to replace everything inside it, but it seems like structurally it's okay. You also are aware that your defense matrix is now completely shot. It cannot be reactivated until a significant overhaul.
it's been good.
But it means that you can walk through the exhaust without worrying that it's going to collapse on you, and that you're sure that her apartment up top will be unaffected.
Good. Once we're all in the elevator, I'll send us up.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm bringing Zeron and not the body. Just to clarify.
Yeah.
When you make it up, you see that there's a man maybe in his 50s who's kind of walking a little bit with a hunch, and he is swearing up a storm as he is looking around trying to figure out exactly what's salvageable of this area. It's still very warm here, and the air is particularly dry.
How did the fire start?
We still aren't certain. We'll have those answers shortly, I
She's
hope.
lying to you too.
Whoop.
How did the fire
She
start?
got 7 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Ma'am, we're returning you to your apartment. You can speak to the authorities if you wish. Get your answers from them.
If you're
right
not
now,
with the authorities, who are you?
I am not authorized to disclose the
What
information.
are you hiding from
I
You're
am
making
taking
this
you
more
to your.
complicated than it needs to be.
Would you like your husband to get the medical attention, or do you want to stand here and debate things with me? We're taking him. Do you want him to go to your apartment and have the EMTs there, or do you want him to be seen here?
I want the EMTs to go to my apartment.
Great, let's go.
Sophie can't hear the elevator music.
Damn, man.
On the way up, by the way, it plays Fire, Water, Burn.
Sure. That's, again, it's like super rude.
The elevator
Read the
gives
room,
no
elevator.
fuck.
No, not at all.
Okay,
That's why Elevator Slug didn't like it there.
Yeah, it was the music.
Just such a rude
Oh,
elevator.
by the way, in case it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good, good, good.
Sophie, right? Okay. It's clear upstairs. You can head on up. We're going to send somebody up there with some answers as well as the medic for you. You still have your key? Key hasn't melted in your pocket? No, it's fine.
Yikes.
It's covered in scales.
It's weird.
Yeah.
The door may or may not be unlocked because I wayfared in there and left.
Oh.
We'll see.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's true. They did. They
Oh
went
my
through
God.
your apartment. That's actually a really good point.
Probably
So
locks behind you.
she's already like, for some reason, this man is the one that she's trusting the most out of this trio. So she's like just watching him.
I see it.
Because he hasn't lied to you yet.
That's right.
Oh, who set the fire? Oh, you did, madam. You were a giant dragon.
Yeah.
You've seen my chrysalis. I might believe you.
That's actually a really good point. I mean, I've seen your chrysalis.
Brom.
Brom has not.
Promise not. You're right.
Where is she?
basement.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
We've checked the elevator and it's safe. So,
He'll send someone up. Now he needs it.
he'll take care of him, and he won't leave your side until we've managed to find somebody who can come up. It shouldn't be long, just a few minutes. Okay?
Please hurry.
Of course.
I'm heading into the kitchen to theoretically get Celie.
All right. So, the elevator works just fine, because this
great.
floor doesn't really exist.
Yep.
Hooray.
So I'm bringing Zeron up to the penthouse behind Sophia. I'm letting her go first.
Your door is unlocked and slightly ajar.
Who was in my apartment?
I'm not sure.
Rom actually doesn't know.
Would you be so kind as to find out?
Would you like me to go in and check?
No. I'll do it.
Of course.
Sophia, what's your strength?
My strength is 2.
Okay. I should point out that you can carry Zeron, by the way. He is light enough.
Oh.
Really?
He's a she.
He's
Jeez.
like a fully grown man.
Yeah, but he's willowy.
All right. Okay. Cool.
I'll take him.
It's like there's like a no, and then he goes okay. He just like
So he's cold. It's cold, and he's got a pulse, but you can barely feel it. It's beating once every 2 seconds.
wolf.
I'm going to take him into the apartment and close the door on.
Okay.
So Brom makes to go back to the elevator and then does not. He is going to wait in that hallway upstairs. Just like sit on the ground.
So. Is anyone else in dire need of medical attention at this time?
I won't die.
He takes a closer look at you. How many health levels are you down?
Wounded plus a bruise level,
you're
so I'm
not
at
doing,
mauled.
You're not doing great, but when you say I won't die, he can believe you.
Yeah. Did I mark that? I don't think I did.
You marked the Oaken Shield, right? Oh, no, but you were hit
Your
with
Yeah.
shield
cold iron.
failed because she was hit with
Oh,
cold
but
iron.
now
Yeah.
it says 1. Which...
Yeah, it says right now you only have 1 health level.
Which puts me at mauled, right?
I
Should-
can't see if your
sorry.
arm's in the way.
So does it count as 1 or
No.
2?
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you currently have
left,
two?
right?
2 left.
Okay, I was
cool.
counting wrong. Like, as of probably today, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I have it marked correctly. I just
No.
don't know where we're counting from.
Just get Shaylee up there. And then you're right back here.
Yes, sir.
We need to make sure that this is contained.
I'm gonna get in the kitchen and try to get Saley.
Saley looks up. She's just got streaks of soot on her skin, and her fingers look like they've been bandaged.
Are you alright?
It's nothing a little rest can't fix.
Zeron's in a... Lord Zeron's in a bad way.
Everyone's always in a bad way.
A very bad way. But Sophia can't see us right now.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not entirely sure if I can fix him.
is there anything you can do?
Well, if we can get him to a hospital, but I don't think that's going to help either. Right, I'll have a look. And she gets up, and she starts to walk with you.
How's she looking?
She's got some burning, but nothing that's too bad.
Okay.
That's your medicine?
What?
1? No. Okay, yeah. She's got some burns.
Yeah. But she isn't like limping or breathing
No,
like labored or.
No, she
yeah.
literally opened a door and flung her
Okay.
hands up in front of her face to prevent fire from coming at her, and it burned her hands, but it protected the rest of her. So as she makes her way up with you, she
Mhm.
meets Brahm out in the... What?
I motion towards the door.
You all right?
I am. Yes. They are not, and they don't trust me.
No. They're fine. From now on, they're fine. Yeah.
Got it.
Where's the prick?
He's down below.
Disappear him. Last thing we need is to have cops show up.
I'm gonna nod curtly and take the elevator back down and seek out Zister Flex.
So we're both riding the elevator back down, I assume.
Yep.
You
Sandy
know,
comes
one
in.
floor.
Without knocking?
Oh, right. You close the door.
I
So
did.
yeah, she knocks on the door.
All right.
It's very quiet.
Come in.
Door opens up, and you see a compelling-looking but gangly woman who walks in. She's got some bandages on her hands, and she's carrying a little bag, like the old-fashioned doctor's bag-esque thing, which is not what you would expect a paramedic to be carrying.
You're an EMT.
No, I'm a doctor. Where is he?
She put him down on the bed.
She walks over. You're feeling all right?
I'm fine. Just
Well,
tend to
you're
him.
not fine.
I'm
Oh,
fine.
It's... And she's starting to tap on his chest. Oh, that was bloody brilliant. He's not too strong, but sometimes he's got right here, you know?
What are you talking about?
What are you?
Your friend Brom. It's all right. Look, Here's what I can tell you. You're in shock. You are in shock. Even if you don't feel like it, you are. And I'm a doctor, and you can trust me on that one. Look. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. It's all right. She places the thumb on your radial pulse. So for someone who just came out of a fire and woke up in someplace strange, your pulse is right down to 55. That's not right. It should be elevated, but it's not. You're in shock.
All I know is I'm standing and he isn't, so please just do what you need to do to help him.
What he needs right now is rest, and so do you, love. I can see that he's an athlete, right?
Yes, he is.
Now, athletes, their pulses are low. Marathon runners, they only beat 40 times a minute. He's doing all right there.
He's not.
He's doing all right.
I thought it was bad to just let someone sleep when they're clearly not all right. What if he doesn't wake up again?
That's why I'm going to be here when he wakes up, and when you wake up too. But if you keep going like this, you'll crash. I can't have you crashing around me, because then I have two people to take care of.
Will you tell me how the fire started?
Yes. But I need you to...
Now?
I need you to change into some clothes for sleeping. And we'll lie you down next to your husband
How
here.
am I supposed to sleep with...
You don't have to sleep. You just have to rest. Okay? But I need you to do that for me. If you can do that, I'll tell you about the fire. I promise. I'll give you my word.
Fine. She, like, rips her pajamas out and goes into the bathroom to change.
If he has any light clothing, that would help.
I'll change him.
Zister is waiting for you at the bottom of the elevator. He is not happy. But now that Sophia's not there, he's not afraid to let that be known. And where the fuck is this? There we go. Oh. All right. Talus just comes out of the kitchen. Any immediate danger?
None that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, I'm relatively sure that it was Sophia who started this.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Mazer. He had the upper hand. She decided to use one of her biggest, strongest abilities.
And Mazer, where is he?
He is down near the balefire. He is dead. I am awaiting word from...
How dead?
Very.
Okay.
I'm awaiting word from our freeholder to confirm what is to be done with him.
Well, I suppose he was killed on my property. I suppose that means that I'm in charge of him.
As a member of the Golden Braid, I would not feel comfortable taking matters into my own hands, believing that perhaps...
I thought that was the point of the Golden Braid.
They're outside the law.
It's a good point. I've obviously misunderstood the...
I am Brom, and
Patches has poured herself a glass of water and hands one to everyone else.
Thank you.
Patches, we're going to forge some rings. It's too bad that we're going to need the fire incredibly hot for such a thing.
Yes. Definitely. We definitely need some rings. And,
I want nothing of his to leave this place.
Perfect.
Now, I need you to tell me, look me directly into the eyes and tell me that you're not going to somehow sneak any part of him out of here. Because if that's what you're going to do, we'll have another discussion. But I don't want to find that out after it happens.
We'll have to sweep this floor to make sure he left nothing behind. Talus will need to provide us with the piece of his horn that he had some time ago, unless it's been used already. Otherwise, I can promise you, Sister Flex, that nothing of Mazer's will leave this place.
I swear an oath
I
on
swear
my
on
life.
my own life, yeah.
And
son of
he
a-
dies because,
Do
a
you
piece of
actually
his
do
dust
that?
gets tracked out on Sophia's shoe.
Yeah, I mean, the spirit, not the letter, but
Yeah.
There's Shan in the workshop. Use it to clean up any of the viscera and just get him into the fire.
Brahm is going to leave Whisper and... I guess he left Whisper and Absolute downstairs, so he doesn't have those. He's going to head into the elevator and start taking his shirt off. It's going to be hot work. Thanks, guys.
I wasn't kidding. We're going to go and we're going to forge a few rings. The extra heat coming off from the balefire isn't necessary, but we'll have something of his in case we need it in the future.
Fair.
Even if it's just the heat of his corpse.
Might as well be good for something. So, now you get to redecorate.
For the record, I'm not pleased.
No, I would assume not.
Frickin' shit.
I don't think number one on your list was burning everything down.
Hashtag yikes.
I swear, if she so much as mentions the word redecorate to me before she's had a chance to apologize, she won't frickin' like it. I swear, with all the Clark that I have to deal with these days, and he just slams the elevator down.
Maybe we should stop with the marriages rather than hosting all the marriages, huh?
You're not taking away my marriage.
Okay, okay.
I get to feel special just once in my god-frickin' life.
We'll just triple the security.
We'll just do it over at Nelson's garage.
It's the most romantic garage in the city.
Don't
this
laugh
part
at
of the
me.
city.
You frick. I will
What?
find more rings.
Oh.
Fire was set by you, love. Don't think that you intended it to cause all this difficulty, but you were the one who started the fire. They didn't want to tell you because, again, you're in shock.
Why would I do that?
Do you remember? Because we don't know why you decided to do it. I'd like to think it was an accident. It's possible.
So much of this building is destroyed.
The
It's
building's
my
not
fault.
destroyed.
And my place is fine. That's
It's contained. You'll notice that I'm speaking a little louder because she isn't whispering to...
It's true.
It's contained. It was one room. Room's pretty fucked, but it's one room.
Someone died.
Yeah, that person needed to die.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, did you want the truth?
Yes.
Because believe me, I don't know how to lie. I'm not good at it.
Well, good. Tell me everything.
The person who died is the person who was attacking you.
So the fire was to defend myself?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Then did I kill him?
No. You didn't kill him. You were defending yourself.
Who killed him?
I don't know. But it was either this one or it was someone else, but it wasn't you.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
The truth is all I have. But I'll tell you another truth. You need to rest. Your body's going a mile a minute and it's not right for you.
I'll lie down, but I'm not going to sleep. I can't.
I can't force you to go to sleep unless I give you medication, and I'm not doing that.
She like lies down on the bed. And, like curls up in a ball.
But believe me when I tell you this, that if you really want to help your friend, she points at him.
He's my husband.
Yeah, friend, husband, same diff.
How do I help him?
You try to sleep because he's going to need you when you wake up. And he's not going to want somebody who's not got the energy for it. I know it's tough, and I know it might be impossible, but you try. For him, yeah? Right. Now. And then she pulls from the bag a very small little disc, and she pushes it right up against Zeron's upper arm, like hard enough that like it would bruise. Now that's an electrocardiogram. She pulls up her phone and you can see a little like, which means all I know about his heart rate. I'm gonna stay right here. If you need anything, I'll get it for you. But he's gonna be fine. You see, it's not going down. It's fine. Now, how much medicine do you have?
1.
So yeah, it looks fine. I mean, there sure is a pulse.
It's a good thing.
She's just like looked up pulse on YouTube, like
Pulse key.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Just don't let anything happen to him.
I can't. It's against me oath.
And then she like curls up next to him.
Now I want you to roll me stamina.
Okay.
The difficulty is 9.
Well, that's a fail.
That was a botch. That would have been interesting. You fall asleep.
Oh, cool.
The stress of it all is just too much.
It's against my oath. Silly.
She's
What?
done better than you did. I'm sorry.
What?
No.
What do you mean?
I just feel like
You think I can't swear an oath?
no. Whoa. No, nothing like that. Just the whole do no harm angle. I feel
Come
like.
at me, bro.
Bruv. I love
She
it.
never swore to do no harm.
Ah, okay. I see. Different oath then.
First, do harm.
Then
To
do
do
no
harm.
harm.
Do
Yeah,
no harm.
exactly. That's the real oath there. Yeah, that's good.
We're going to fast forward.
Okay.
So if it was about... It was like early in the morning. It was around 9:30, I think.
Yeah, we went to the cafe like
So
first thing.
it's now 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
And you get a phone call. Or rather a text. She doesn't like phone calls. She's waking up.
I'll be.
I
right there.
feel it in my bones. You both get the text, by the way.
Okay. I will.
No, text back. I'll be right there.
There's a little skull and crossbones. That's
Will-
his signature.
Sister, like, are we?
Just waking up.
Oh yeah, no, like
'Kay.
it doesn't take that long to forge a ring.
No, no.
A ring of power. Rum is
Earth,
shirtless and sweaty. As
fire. Oh wait, no.
No, wait, no, not again.
Yeah, then I'll head up.
Yeah, I guess I put my clothes back.
So yeah, Saley lets you in because she has no shame, and
There.
Sophia is stirring, or Sophie is stirring in the bed. Zeron is still there. He's now warmed up a little bit. So like, I don't think you. How long is your cantrip supposed to last?
Like X scenes.
Yeah, so-
I did pretty well on the roll.
Oh, well then okay. So yeah, he still looks pretty chilled. So, you know, he's pulled up against Sophia a little bit for warmth, but you know, like Sophia, he's like, you ever have somebody like just put like their ice cold foot on you?
Ooh.
Like it's like that
usually
times
me
two.
with the ice cold feet.
I wish that. Well, sometimes ice cold feet against me like is like what I want because I'm just like so hot.
Just
like
warm, yeah.
My feet are freezing.
All right. Well, your feet are in bed.
Oh, good.
At any rate.
Interesting proposition. Sorry, it's an eyelash. I'm not sobbing or anything.
Now, stop lying to her. There's no need. She's been told. She doesn't believe it, but at least she knows I'm not lying.
I mean, I just didn't want to scare anybody.
Now, I've no idea about the circumstances of her death because I wasn't there. So,
Nor was I.
I'll be out here if you need me.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Take care of yourself.
Oh, I always do. Usually by flicking the old bean and...
I
Wow.
knew that was coming.
By what?
What?
Okay, so we're headed
You
up
don't-
to Patch's room.
Patches.
Wow, Sophia's.
What's your problem?
Ah, I see you flicker
I have
flash
no
in there
problem.
one
That was
time.
totally in game. That was not
Yeah, yeah.
John making a
Oh,
joke.
yeah,
That was
it's
Saley
alright.
straight up being
Just-
a slua
just
because
being
she
that
has
way.
a...
No, that's fair.
You got
Social
an angry
penalty.
owl.
I did? What? I haven't even looking at
Yay.
chat.
Yeah. Got like 17,000 whispers being like, John, you've got a booger in your nose. John.
No,
Probably.
no boogers. I'm going to put the kettle on for tea.
You wake up.
I wake up as.
Oh, you're still... No one's
I'm still
re-enchanted
Sophie.
you.
Yeah, you're right.
You have to accept glamour from somebody.
You're right.
And Patches, that'll be you giving up the...
Oh, no.
Oh.
Brom, how about you? Oh,
Yeah,
Brom.
That's why he's making the tea.
Yes.
We'll see about that.
I'll be spilling it too.
Oh my god.
Splash!
Yes.
Ow, it burns.
You were rude to me.
I'm sorry.
Tea.
You deserve burns.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. So you make tea.
So, as I stir, I sit up and see Brom there and no Saley, so just sort of assume that they switched shifts or something.
Mhm.
It was you, wasn't it?
The doctor just had to leave for a few moments. It was me one.
You were the one who killed him.
Yes.
After he tried to kill me?
In a manner of speaking. He's done much. He has done much to harm all of us.
Almost took me down. Almost took your husband down.
Why?
We had tried to reason with him in the past.
But what did I have to do with any of this? What did George have to do with it?
That's a good question. I'm not sure if I fully understand myself. Not 100% unsure.
You understood enough to end his life. And I thank you, I guess. I'm sorry I was so rude.
No, that's... I wasn't honest with you.
You were trying to protect me from what I did.
But you don't need protecting.
I shouldn't. Maybe sometimes I do.
I'd like to approach
Smothers Zeron.
Zeron and like lay a hand on his shoulder if I can.
I go back
He's
to him.
definitely waking up. You feel it in your bones.
How do you feel?
Cold.
I
I feel cold.
grab blankets like from the bed and like go to bundle him up.
Did I hear the kettle?
Tea? Yes, we'll make tea.
Yes, I
I
have
get
some.
up and run to my tea
I
cabinet.
have some here. I'm going to spend a point of glamour to enchant the tea. To make it enchanting.
Enchanty.
Enchant tea.
Zeron gracefully accepts his tea and he slithers a little bit so that he's sitting up so that he can, he's not like just lying on it like, ah.
Splash.
I help him to drink the tea.
That's good. He's just holding like, you've ever done that with a whole drink where you're just like trying to absorb the warmth in your hands
Yeah,
and letting
yeah,
the
as
steam
much
just
as
like
possible.
come up. So like that's what he's doing right now. He's just got this.
I extend Sophia's cup to her as well.
She grabs it kind of absentmindedly and then's like, I'll run you a hot bath.
Yes.
And takes the tea with her into the bathroom. And closes the door.
Oh,
And the water starts to run.
Good thinking. I've never felt so cold.
I'm sorry.
I said it was good thinking, didn't I?
You did.
You hear a crash, like something like shattering on the ground, and you hear like someone gasping for air.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
what?
I'm dashing to the.
I will kick the door off
Bathroom
the hinges if
door.
It's locked, like,
It's not locked.
okay.
Okay.
No, then I
I'm like-
have to shoulder check it or whatever. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Open it.
Sophia's like gasping and like clawing at her chest. Like she's just remembered the moment before she was killed. So it was like a brief,
Gonna like just
sudden.
try to grab your wrists and like hold them so that you aren't able to actually claw at yourself.
There's scalding tea on the ground. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
bathroom. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's used to moisture.
You can still hear in your ears. Good night.
It didn't work.
You're okay. Zeron's okay. We're all okay.
His plan didn't work, and he needs to know that.
He's dead. He's gone.
Where? Where is he?
Gone. Gone.
Where?
Burnt to a crisp. No trace remaining.
He's been destroyed.
He's been erased.
There's no possible way to erase enough of him.
I'm gonna like let go now that Sophia seems less likely to claw at herself.
I am sorry, Sophia, that we were not able to get to you.
Don't be. Zaron,
He's through here.
he's alive.
Yes.
He is.
Drags herself off the ground and like
You see him like
Sways
spinning,
out.
spinning the cylinder like a
No
revolver.
way!
fucking hell.
What the hell, dude? Mazer
He
denied
promised me
here.
I want this.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it, Mazer. Yeah, just bend it. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, damn, I'm not exalted.
Shards of mud.
I guess. It was one of her nice mugs, too.
Oh man.
Now we have to get a whole new set.
Yeah.
Be a
There's
shame.
only 5 now. There used to be 6.
Exactly.
Quick, smash another one. Shh. There we go.
Perfect. The
Even
perfect
number.
score.
One for each hour of the afternoon. 6.
Sorry. It's a great reason to have 6 mugs.
Thank you.
I love that.
She runs to Zeron. I have 1 glamour.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Um,
Unless Brom for some reason decided to like sink 3 into that puppy.
how
but-
much did you give me, bud?
I just wanted to
How much you
reassure
got?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She's
Sticks
killing
a straw in you.
me.
You don't hang around vampires for that long without learning a few tricks.
What do you mean? Oh!
Start chugging some of the reserve blood that we had from them. Just thinking
Holy
maybe I
shit.
can get some.
We totally do.
Get some changeling memory.
Oh my god.
She's literally drinking blood. Go ahead.
That would make you
so
vomit.
like I run to him, put my hand on his chest.
So you can feel that his heart is feeling in much the same way that the last time you touched his heart, which was actually his heart.
Can I sense the
You can sense your hair
the
is
well
still
of
there.
life is still
Yeah.
there, but it's like deactivated
yeah.
because I died.
Oh.
Potentially.
Not because you died.
Didn't think about it.
Can I sense that?
Yes.
Ooh. So first order of business is a panicked well of life. Always the best way to cast it.
How panicked is it? Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Bring
The
another mug.
I'm still at 0. It's fine.
a little bit of color returns to Zeron's face almost immediately. That was unfortunate.
Breathe.
And then he just reaches out and just gathers Sophia in and looks over her shoulder up at Patches and Brom and just nods his thanks to the two of you. What about the bomb?
Bomb?
Exactly.
Mazer set up us the bomb.
You
Diffuse.
need to rest, Sir Zeron.
Probably.
What? What bomb?
Diffuse. There's a bomb in the lobby of the building.
I believe he intended to destroy Westmount Square. Possibly to cover up whatever he intended to do when he was here. It's alright, we dealt with it. We now need to get rid of it in a more permanent fashion.
Hey, I know what we could do. We could just throw it in the baleful.
Yeah. Is it underground? Wee.
Yeah, did anyone check to see if the mortals were moving again?
No.
I definitely didn't.
They are.
Yeah. The sister was like, "You're coming with me," and I was like, "Okay, yes, sir."
Dross. Does anyone have Dross?
I have a baseball card given to me by Mazer. I don't tell Sophia this. And I pull it out and I say, what do you need?
I need to fix the exhaust.
Right now.
Yes, right now.
Whoop.
Don't say the words redecorating. Sister will kill you again.
Wait, sister killed me.
We'll put you back into
Hold on a
being
minute.
dead.
Yeah, second.
How many points of Dross is this?
One.
It's 1 point of
Oh, that's not enough.
Fucking rude.
Take it back.
I don't want your
I mean,
stupid baseball
we were
card.
each given a remarkable gem.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
did you store your gem?
Up my butt, I guess.
That's truly outrageous.
Truly, truly, truly outrageous.
What?
So I take your baseball card and the gem.
That's like
not
9
giving
points
you
of
my
dross,
gem.
by the way.
Especially, I want to know the sound. It's probably like,
It looks even better than it did when it went in.
yeah,
mean,
because
you
it
are
was
a she.
under pressure.
Exactly.
Oh, that too.
Because she's so
Got
tight.
it, got it, yeah.
Under
it.
Tight ass.
pressure, pushing down on me.
Quickly.
Down
Can we
on
quickly
you.
what?
No, I want to reserve a quick 30 seconds in the fancy corner
Pressure.
to discuss why Sophia...
Carries dross in her butt?
Correct, yeah, I just want to theory craft about that a little bit.
I don't know. It's just like it's the ultimate way to be close to glamour.
Look, like, you know how alcohol hits you right away?
Yeah, glamour enemas.
Look,
Siphon
Aragorn.
it up your butt.
I don't
Yeah,
know what to
exactly.
tell you. You've missed something, and that's it.
You've missed something that we're going to discuss in Fancy Corner. I demand it.
It's truly outrageous.
It
It
I
is.
agree.
Um,
So anyway, yes, it's a 9-point piece of dross if you break it.
9 points.
It's,
Yeah, yeah.
Did I write that?
Yeah,
Holy hell,
9
in a
points.
handbasket.
It's a remarkable gem.
That's great. It's so remarkable.
She gave us each one.
Yeah,
So nice.
yeah.
I
Man,
love
that
how
Laurel.
the voices echo across Aragorn's apartment of just like, yeah, she's got it up her butt.
But
Sorry for your
But-
roommates.
Yeah,
Yikes.
sorry about that. Sophia is
Jeeves, come here. Come here, Jeeves.
going to the door.
Oh,
good boy.
no, not you, Sophia.
No.
We meant Zeron.
Yeah.
You rest. Good boy. Okay, well you're going.
Yeah.
How is Zeron? Like Zeron is got some color returning, but he needs to rest. Right?
It looks like he's getting better. In fact, he hasn't lost any health levels.
Something happened to him though.
Yeah. but
Yeah.
It depends on how aware you are of the fact that his heart beats because Sophia wills it so.
I don't think I knew that. which is great.
Know that.
So I'll sit with Zeron for a quick mo.
Yeah, it's gonna make divorce a real problem.
Yep. It's okay. We'll just get you a new heart.
This is going to be the absolute worst unleashing known to man. I hope you're excited.
Why are you unleashing?
It's the only way to fix the exhaust.
the only way.
It is not.
You know, you
Yeah,
could let
only
the freeholder,
way.
you know, design it the way he wants it.
I hope you stop her.
So she's going. Brom's briefly staying with Zeron, but like only for a minute.
Guess I'm going with you.
You have an architect on staff.
On staff.
I know.
Fuck my drag, right?
Fuck my track, right?
You should probably talk to sister before you just do stuff.
I destroyed this freehold.
And now he gets to do whatever the frick he wants with it. Maybe he doesn't want it back the way it was. Look, for better or for worse, something has happened. It's a new beginning.
It's a new beginning he didn't ask for.
Nope, but it's one that he's got. So you don't get to decide what happens. You already decided. You made a choice. It had costs, but you helped us take him down.
I didn't.
So, we got rid of Mazer.
We did.
What a tool.
He had a treasure specifically to allow him to flicker flash here into the spark,
Because he's a tool.
I suppose. What did he do to you?
Somehow he knows about my heart.
Right, its weakness after. Right.
And he had a way to stop Sophia's hair from keeping it beating.
I'm very happy that you are still with us.
Good. I didn't really have much of an intention of leaving. He sits up. He's looking like better and better.
Right.
She didn't hesitate. Mazer, that was the difference between you and her.
Siri, sorry. Really creepy. Well, that, I believe, is the difference between Sophia and I. One of them. Would you? Did you?
I waited. I needed to see if he had anything else planned. I needed to see if he had help.
It would appear the answer is no.
Then who was right? The one of us who took action at cost, or the one of us who hesitated?
My paws managed to accomplish nothing, so I suppose it was.
You
indeed.
did kill him. You did kill him, right?
I did. Zeron. But only after our new countess took matters into her own hands as well.
If the Countess of Cross the Shadow wants to torture motherfucker, then she should be allowed.
I like Edge of Death, Zeron.
Ugh.
He doesn't care what people think.
He cares. Because she has the rule of law here. We have the rule of law everywhere else.
He wanted to go.
Oh, goodbye, everybody. I see this
Can you
is
mute
what's
me?
happening.
I
Yes.
figure if Liz and I are together.
Pew! Hello.
John, how are you for water?
I'm good.
He wanted to leave. That's why I hesitated. What he was asking for, I don't believe it was a trick. If it was, it's a very stupid one.
Do you think he was genuine? That he legitimately wanted to leave?
I told him, believing that we would hunt him down to the ends of the earth, that he mattered that much to me, was laughable. He was so full of himself. It must have been true.
Then he killed himself, and that's truly a tragic, tragic moment in our lives that I will not lose any sleep over.
It's over. That's what's important. I'm tired, Sir Zeron. I'm tired of us having to fight and wage war. I am ready to make war against those who bring it to us, but I do not wish to wage it if I do not need to.
Is this your way of resigning?
No. I'm simply restating my intention here now in front of you that what I want most is to make sure there is a future for the Golden Braid and a home for it here in Cross's Shadow.
He killed my wife, that coat-legged fuck.
I'm gonna like just peer into his eyes like I'm, I don't know, checking for a concussion or something. Are you sure you're feeling all right?
No, I'm not all right. He killed my wife.
She is alive.
Yes. Yes, he still killed her.
I know. I know. And I only wish that, well, part of me wishes that he was still here so that you could all be revenged upon him. But
There's no reason for revenge. He's dead, that's what I need. But that doesn't mean I'm not angry at him.
your feeling is valid.
I imagine it is. Broken Flight's been a thorn in my side for so long. Fine. Fine.
What's so funny?
They may have killed my wife, but my wife turned into a dragon and torch places.
I think you picked pretty well.
It's pretty cool. I mean, don't tell her I said that, but It's pretty cool.
This is a weird question. Can I make some sort of, I don't know, gray mare roll or something? Zeron, in this moment, seems...
Aroused.
Yeah, he seems to be aroused. No, he seems to... Well, he's obviously very impassioned, but in a way I don't think I've ever seen him. It's like
Yeah, I've
using
got my
like-
blood flowing again, down there.
Well, we were checking each other for Dante marks. I didn't see any of this blood flow. I wasn't
Well, yeah, because nobody had died about 12 hours earlier.
Wow. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. I mean, basically, Aragorn. No, I guess I'm just curious whether he might be under the effects of some sort of...
Oh, interesting.
Cantrip or
Yeah, go
something.
ahead. Roll me your perception kenning, please.
Thank you. I have a specialty in oaths.
Nope.
It applied once, guys. It was a great day. 3 successes.
Zeron has a cantrip that has been cast upon him. It is on a small strand of hair that is around his heart that is keeping him alive.
Okay.
Zeron is not currently suffering the effects of bedlam, nor is he suffering from any chicanery.
Okay.
Perhaps some jackanapes or tomfoolery, but no chicanery.
Okay. Good. There was a part of me that was like, oh my god, Mazer took his body, and then that decapitated guy is Zeron, and I just had a moment.
Oh
I just had a
my
moment where I was
God.
like, I'm talking to Mazer this whole time. It's
Take your
horrible.
tinfoil hat.
Are you
and-
sure that you're not talking to Mazer?
No, but there's no chicanery.
What's his face? Melsh.
Melsh.
Oh yeah, he ruined you.
You ruined me for everybody. Okay. Anyway.
Old chicken rye.
And yet he knew so much about us. I wish I knew where he learned this information.
Kate is off. Oh, Kate is on. After Patches says that to Sophia, she spends the rest of the elevator ride in silence.
Ding. Zister is standing in the middle of a scorched ass exhaust, and he's just got his arms crossed in front of him. And Talus is sweeping behind him. He's got a massive dustpan. One of those dustpans with like the pole, so that you.
I am so sorry.
For what?
For destroying your freehold.
Doesn't look destroyed to me.
I have dross.
Oh, that's good.
Anything you need here, I will provide it. I will create it. I will buy it. I will clean it. I will. Please let me help you remake this freehold.
I'm afraid that as the Spark is under my control and is, in effect, sovereign from your rule, I cannot accept help from you at this time.
I am requesting a favor.
Ah, let me check in with my steward to see whether or not my ruling stands. Miss Chambers.
You are free to accept any assistance you wish, but it is entirely at your discretion.
Oh, you're so weak. I don't want your firkin help. I want to make sure you're all right. You stupid she. What do you think is important to me? This?
This is our home.
No, it's not.
Please help me.
This isn't our
Help it.
home. Home is that stupid thing that you Sheely always say is so important. It's love that conquers all, not a building. And if you decide that you needed to torch the exhaust so that you could take someone down, then I just want to make sure that you're all right.
I'm
You don't look fine. Don't you dare say that you're fine.
This will help make me fine.
That
You
I can
accepting
accept.
my help.
Good. Good. Do you feel better?
Marginally.
Oh, marginally. Shucks.
little bit.
What would make you feel a lot better?
Getting to work.
What, at Harch Light?
Here.
You don't work here.
Helping you rebuild. Today was supposed to be my day. I move into Heart's Light. That is not happening. I'm moving in tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been on the phone with them. They're a lovely lot. They really care about you. Not like us, though. They care about the Countess part. They care less about the Sophia part. That'll come in time. Once you've actually spent more than 5 minutes there. You can ask Patches.
So, what can Sophia do?
What were you going to do before Patches wisely advised you not to?
I was going to try to unleash spring on this place and restore what was broken.
Store was broken. Well, let me consult with my architect to see whether that's a good idea or not. I don't have to speak to Jig, do I?
Fuck him. He's not your architect. Oh no, fuck, I'm a free agent. He can go suck his.
You know, dragons can do that.
Yeah.
They've got the long necks.
Yeah.
Someone hit me. I've been trapped under the boulder for 12 hours. Why are they talking about dragons sucking their own dicks? Sorry.
God.
I'm so smart.
Well, that's great. Anyway.
Small. He's so small. Why? Fuck. God damn it.
What?
Look, unleashing would be a very bad idea in my current state.
Yep.
Patches wisely pointed that out. But I have access to other magic, and I would really like to use it to help. Please,
magic.
or I'll go mad.
A mad she.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds serious.
Yeah, her hair would get all flowy. Be really
Imagine
annoying.
she'd start levitating slightly.
might
off
break
the
some
ground.
doors like the
how
last
is this
one.
funny to you?
Because otherwise I'd be beating you over the head.
Would that make you feel better?
No, which is why I'm going to make fun of you instead.
Fine.
There's no amount of magic that's going to repair what was done here. You can't restore the defense matrix. You can't bring back the vintage 1950s automobile parts that we had hanging from the ceiling. You can't. They won't be the same. So we're going to make something new.
Then tell me what you want.
I want for you and Patches and everyone else who spends
Don't
any
say
amount
to
of
be
time
all right.
here.
Don't say
No,
to rest.
I
swear
want you to
God,
figure out
sister.
what we're going to do because I want my bar back, but it's not going to be the same bar. So we're going to figure out what it's going to be.
So who's designed it? Patches? Patches.
Patches is an
calls the
architect.
shots?
I'd figure that this is sort of a slam dunk.
I'll make sure that we make use of your skills.
Oh, yeah, no. She'll put in the work. Don't worry.
Thank you.
But the spark isn't any one of us anymore. We all have our roles to fill.
Yeah, Chatelaine. Isn't that like a magazine?
Yeah.
You're just going to have
Canadian
to
ripoff of Cosmo.
free up some hours in your soon-to-be very busy schedule.
Make the time.
I'll make sure there's lots for you to do.
I have to go back to Sarah.
What, constant craving?
Shetland, I guess.
If she was a true Katie Lang song, she'd write it in no caps.
It's true.
I love that.
Cute little face.
So, Judgy,
Sister's
Judgy
got his
much?
judgy pants on today.
look, Sister's pissed.
He was wearing his judgy pants. He just put them on to like be a little judgy for a second, and then his whole fucking freehold burnt down. So they're the only pants he has left.
It's true. It's all he's got. Disappointing.
It's going to take some time to rebuild the spark. Zister has a couple of rules. The first rule is no unleashing. No. Just no. The second rule is that he specifically does not want the exhaust to be the same as it was before. The rest of the freehold is still relatively unfazed. I mean, there's some smoke and stuff like that, but that can be cleared out. That's not an issue. Zister hauls out these massive, like, huge fans with filters that he's designed himself. The only problem is that as they are working and running, it makes the place smell like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
The thing is that Fruit Loops, it's not a bad smell, but when it smells like that for like 3 weeks, it sort of sucks. But he does basically leave it as a task for Patches to oversee, and he insists that costs and labor that don't involve construction should be exacted from the Countess as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
He also insists that Zeron be held somewhat accountable, seeing as how he was there and didn't stop her.
To
is
the
there wrong?
Count and Countess of Heart's Light, or of
Oh, great. We get married, we're already in debt.
Yay!
An invoice for $900 for Fruit Loops.
What the fuck?
That was going to be our honeymoon.
$900
the
bucks,
island
damn.
of the
This was
thrifty.
our honeymoon, a near-death experience, babe.
Yay!
Now we'll never get to the Tournament of Roses.
Yay! It's curling.
So,
Your
yeah.
husband's an athlete, right? Yes. He curls.
And not just in the...
Look, no one squats like a Canadian. We've already established.
No one squats like Zeron. Takes splash shots like Zeron.
Smokes the
Hey.
pots like Sarah.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Feeds everybody wanting some joy like Zeron.
I'm especially good at homework.
Wait a second, that makes me look...
Oh, what a guy.
Who's not a PC?
He's literally the fool.
I know.
Do
I
you-
speak French. I have the language merits right here.
Poor Brom.
However, I don't imagine that any of you have any, seeing as how this is a task that could take quite some time, we're going to accelerate. I'm not going to ask that you have an answer for me at this point as to what the exhaust is going to be. You can figure that out yourself.
Just bores heads. We'll talk.
So we're going to fast forward by 2 weeks. So it is the 17th of June.
Am I healed by then? Yeah.
Yeah, you can restore all your stuff. That's fine. But it also means that we're starting the day much like we started the day previously.
Oh, no.
Brom, you wake up and you have the following on your person. 1 sheet, 1 blanket, 1 duvet, and 1 Kyoko, who is lying atop this mound that she's created with you on the underneath. It seems that she got warm during the night and is just like spread eagled out on top of this, just like. And the reason that you know this is because while you have been covered over the whole thing, you can hear her breathing. And when you pull the blanket down, just a little bit of just like.
I gotta catch it on the sheet.
Yeah.
Um,
Her hair is just all in her eyes.
So cute. Just for a nice change, I wrap her in a big bear hug and just slowly rotate to the side.
Slowly squeeze the life out of
Whoa! So
Okay.
that she ends up on the side of the bed, so I can just kind of shimmy out. Squeegee out. That was
Oh.
shimmy.
It's an important day. What do you do? The exhaust is under construction, by the way. It's so you don't have to actually say what's going on in there. Claude's pissed.
I would probably have prioritized the bar.
Oh, Claude refuses to serve in any location that is under construction because he's worried about dust, even if there is no dust. So instead, he's serving drinks from out of the kitchen.
What are we, peasants?
I love that eye roll, Kate.
Nah.
I'm going to reach out and make sure that all of the members of the Golden Braid are here in the city. And
Well,
that
they
they're-
are. Kyoko is here in a physical sense. Emotionally, she might be somewhere very distant because she's doing little kicking motions with her feet.
Oh my god, she's dreaming. So sweet. That's so sweet. I wonder what she's dreaming about.
You could ask Sophia; she could find out.
Yeah, I could.
It's me.
Hello, it's me, the secret villain.
I mean, she's dreaming,
Dreaming about
me.
Sophia.
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure that the other members of the Golden Braid are
They are.
ready. Well, then.
And Fala has just turned in this morning. Has booked a room in a hotel.
Hey.
Four Seasons?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Which room? That
It's
room.
room 404. Whatever. It's room.
Celebratory sex.
I will. Well, I'll call Patches. I mean, maybe it's really early. I don't know. I'm sure you're up and about.
Grumbling about something or other. Good morning, Bron.
Good morning. to
Fucking
you.
Flora's Lab only has 10 episodes.
Sorry.
Fucking
that-
Sophia thinking that playing Flora's Lava meant burning the place down.
You know, I can see how that confusion. Never. Sorry, you're derailing me.
Hi.
Hello. If you are ready, we will meet you this morning in about 1 hour's time in the lobby of the Four Seasons Hotel downtown.
Anything I should or should not pack?
No.
Cool. 1 hour.
How are you feeling? Patches.
Patches?
Oh, you
Patches!
Oh, just the sister will have to wait another day. That's all. See you soon. Boop.
all right? And to the Four Seasons Hotel we go. I'll bring Kyoko.
Mab has been sleeping in your bed recently. It seems like the excitement of the past couple of weeks. The thing is that Mab is initially content to stay at the foot of the bed, but every time you wake up in the morning, she is right between you and Zeron.
She's like the flu.
That's
Oh,
really
so
sweet.
cute. Which is funny because Sophia has also been like more clingy over the past 2 weeks, like not really wanting to be too far from Zeron at any given time. And they're at Heart's Light now as well. But yeah.
Hey, this swing still work?
Oh no.
What?
Still smells like Patches.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I
I'm
was going to
Peter Pan.
redecorate Heart's Light for you, but priorities.
I understand. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mab has snared some of your hair in her paws and is just clutching it like this. Just
Sweet. Oh, come on.
You're pulling.
You're my chimera. Come on.
Come on, come on. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Good morning. I love you.
You are brought a newspaper and breakfast and tea, which is waiting for you outside the door on a silver tray with blue trim.
Wow.
Wow, fancy.
The boggin who leaves it there is Aubrey.
Aubrey!
You inherited her.
How much you paid, Aubrey? I'll keep you on at half the rate.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just kidding. It's a Christmas Carol sort of situation, guys. Don't read too much into it.
There's been a gathering of the Golden Braid this morning.
I will make sure that his lordship knows.
He would be
Or is
His
he already
Excellency.
there? His Excellency.
Right, because he's Baron.
He has left.
Count. Oh, he has left. Oh. I feel like I would make an excuse to go too.
You can
Cool.
totally.
Cool.
But the date of this was kept secret, so he did leave a little note that says where he's going and specifically where in the time, and
I'm gonna
don't tell Patches.
quickly get dressed and go to.
Shall I get
Summon the car around for you.
No, thank you. I can walk.
Are you sure?
Could use the fresh air.
Okay,
Thank you, Aubrey.
of course. Do you need help getting dressed?
No, thank you. Remember what we talked about?
I know. Granville's girdle just never.
Things are going to be very different now.
no girl?
He didn't need that
Look, you don't
girdle
get
for his
appearance
figure.
5 without.
That girdle wasn't for his figure.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but okay.
He just enjoyed the feel of, you know.
You know what, Aubrey? Actually, I would appreciate the car being brought around.
Of course. I'll
Thank
take
you.
care of it.
Thank you. She seems to like being given things to do.
Sophia?
No,
Oh,
Aubrey.
Aubrey, yes, okay.
I mean, like, you can just walk out anyway, and she'll be like, the car's here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what's happening?
No, she's gonna take the car because
Okay.
it'll be faster. And she wants to get there.
The car is a Tesla Model 3.
Yikes.
Hard, sexy light, am I right? That was the wrong place for the word in that phrase. I'll work on it.
Patches.
I'm going to put on my armor made by Taylor. Pack my sidearm, my rifle, various other bits and bobs on like a tool belt type thing. And head on over.
What do you have set up?
We've kind of, I mean, I've reserved like an executive kind of room right off the lobby, like a meeting, you know. Oh my god.
Yep. No, I
It's
totally
like a
followed the
meeting,
wrong way.
meeting room.
Oh, dude.
Oh boy.
I was going to say something, but
I know exactly.
Mute him. Let him cough it out.
Oh yeah. Coming in. There you go.
wow. Move.
Do you want more? You're still muted. Take all the time you need. Stop.
We're good.
Okay. So we've set up in there is a large table with all of the members of the Golden Braid sat around it, as well as Sophia.
Yeah, I go in.
Yeah.
Supervising.
I go to sit next to Zeron.
Yeah, you're standing over the queen again.
They have instructions on when to leave the space.
Yep.
That's what I've set up.
Yep.
It feels very like austere. It feels very formal. It's a little weird.
Are they sitting or are they standing?
We're sitting around the table.
Is everyone like got just one arm up on an armrest, but it's
that's-
like ostentatiously
Whoa,
showing
I like
the braid?
that. That's fancy. I was thinking very like, folded.
Have I been told anything? Or I just invited myself? This is fine.
No. You've been informed.
Okay, cool.
Liz, have you been informed?
Unless the plan changed from 2 days ago, yes, I have been informed.
Okay.
How many goats do we need?
Oh,
I
boy.
brought 17.
Ah.
You only need one goat.
Oh my
He's
God.
here.
Yes! Yes! Is he
Snack,
drunk?
I don't think you should.
No, he's not drunk. He is not drunk.
This must be a special occasion.
He is he's very deliberately sitting. His cane is just leaning against the table, and he's got just his hands crossed over one another, and he's just eyeballing the door, waiting. He wants to make sure that the first time that Patches walks in, that like she sees him already anticipating. But he's been sitting like this for 25 minutes.
Oh, God.
He is he has a lot of patience. He's a satyr. He's got stamina to spare.
Yeah, he does.
That's true.
What?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knock. Right on the
Amazing.
right on
Absolutely
the second.
incredible.
Is
And-
punctuality part of the test?
No. But it is a bonus point.
They'd never let me in.
Reporting for duty.
Good morning. Patches, I'll cut straight to the chase. This is a test of your mettle, of your wit, and of your... Sorry.
Clang, clang.
Yeah.
Clang. Of your ability to think under pressure and act decisively. I look around the table and kind of like make eye contact with everybody around the table. Patches, your mission is simple. You have at your disposal the majority of the resources that the Golden Braid can furnish to you if you require them. You must... Sorry. I don't know why it's funny. You must steal my best friend's most prized possession.
At this, all the other members of the Golden Braid stand up and file out of the room. They do not look at you.
So it's just me now. I'm just like,
McAllister is like limping out.
Yeah, I leave
Thank
too, for the what it's worth.
oh yeah.
I mean, I'm
Oh, but you're not a member of the
I
Golden
just
Braid
wanted
yet.
it to be known.
As they stand up and start to leave, has my time started yet?
Oh my God.
Your time starts now.
Yeah. Do you have any questions?
They're leaving. It's easier to grab things if they're not far away from me. And I'm like starting to back up.
Okay. It has begun. And I stand from the table.
Of course, now Kate needs to clarify. My best friend's most prized possession?
Correct. It's the wording.
And then where is she to bring it?
That's a good point. You will return it.
To the hot tub on the roof of the Four Seasons where I will be all day.
Luxuriating. I am wrong. That's a great question, actually. Oh, the field behind Heartslight.
Full select knows.
Oh, select.
Don't select nose.
Count Zeron. I'm gonna holler at him.
Oh, he's not answering you. He's leaving.
I'm gonna jog up to him.
Okay, he's starting to walk along the. He's walking through the lobby.
Hi.
I should point out that also, in mortal garb, all of them are wearing like very smart business attire.
Ooh.
Right? So like,
Sorry.
Yeah, Patch has got a pantsuit, yo.
Everyone looks so hot. This is great.
Self drink.
Kyoko's wearing like a suit with a tie. And she's putting sunglasses on as she heads outside.
My God.
Everyone looks so fucking banging.
So I'm told I have the resources, the majority of the resources, of the golden braid at my disposal.
Okay.
So,
What do you
is
need?
your intelligence part of that?
I suppose you could consider my intelligence a resource. that the
Your
golden braid-
intel, your information.
What do you need?
What's your most prized possession?
Oh. Just straight.
Why would I tell you such a thing?
Because we're friends.
I know that your task is to steal a prized possession.
Yep. Thought I'd start by asking straight.
My most prized possession is brushstroke.
I would like to roll perception.
Ha! You're not
empathy.
Gwydion. You picked Dougal. Nah.
Wow.
Oh, I'm
Let's see
bad
how
at
your
this.
actions get out
Yeah, I
of this
am
one.
Dougal, so I've got -1 to empathy.
Da da da
Yes.
da 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 da.
For every 2 points of title, you lose empathy, animal ken, and what's the other one?
Animal Ken.
Subterfuge.
Yeah, because she becomes more and more.
Robotic.
Machine.
Robotic rather than-
Yeah, so
And
2
more
successes.
machines
2
than
successes?
patches.
That's so good.
Oh, that's too many dice.
Come on, babe, you
Whoa.
can do it.
Zeron's not the liar of the group.
Damn it.
He doesn't seem to be lying to you.
Does he seem to be wearing it at his side? Brushstroke at his side.
No. Zeron actually doesn't carry his weapon very often.
I mean, not brushstroke. It's been 2 weeks since I died, you know.
Wow. In his arms.
I have to make up for lost time.
I find your lack of faith
Hmm.
disturbing.
Thank you.
Filthy.
You're welcome.
I'm going to ask you where it is.
Where brushstroke is?
Yes.
Brushstroke is currently hanging in a closet in my room. Why?
you.
Are you looking to steal it?
Perhaps.
Why?
'Cause that is my task.
Is it?
Yes, and as you are my ally, I see no reason to hide that fact from you.
I wasn't aware that that was your task.
Well, I guess you've probably been told to stop me at any cost, so,
Stop you at any cost.
I'm gonna, like, grab his hand and do a little twirl with him, which is my bunk. I'm gonna cast Wayfarer on myself.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to Heart's Light to the master bedroom.
She sure has been there before.
She knows.
She knows her way.
True.
No, we claimed a different room, I think. It was just too much. We claimed a different room, knocked down the walls between the two to make a
Double
better
room, yeah.
We swing the she from the sky.
Oh, so you
When
had
his dick
all
is
this
hard.
time to redecorate yours. Why haven't you been working away?
I've been paying people for Heart's Light.
Wow.
Jesus.
Second level bug.
I'll make sure that it's done after the exhaust.
Wayfarer is
For
5.
appearance sake.
4.
Zeron's just smiling.
Okay, that's 5.
I got to dance.
More than I can say for my date with Brom.
We'll have a ball, honey.
Myself, I am Faye. I don't know why my brain isn't engaging on the,
Try 5.
that's 8, 7, 6.
Get ready for me. What the hell?
2, 3 successes, so I have to wait 2 turns.
Okay. Zeron pulls his cell phone out. Aubrey? Ensure that any intruders are dealt with kindly.
Execute order.
And
66.
permanently.
Sexecute Order 69.
Yes, they're on.
And then he hangs up the phone.
Cool.
You're jumping to conclusions. I hope it works for you.
It's a quick point of elimination. If I'm wrong?
You're gone. And you reappear in a bedroom that is yet familiar and yet not.
They changed the colors. I'm gonna start opening doors to closets.
Aragorn, I absolutely said sexecute Order 69.
And it
You
was
did.
wonderful.
Start opening closets.
The first closet you open is Sophia's.
Second closet, Sophia's. Third closet, Sophia's.
Sophia's.
Yeah, that was actually the same number.
Sophia's.
And they're all rigged with like a boxing
Sophia's.
glove, so anyone who opens
Sophia's.
it who's not me
Jesus,
is
what am I gonna
punches you in the
There
face.
you go.
Duck to like get under the.
No,
So
see, like
it
it
took
doesn't
me
open for
6
me.
rolls to get to
So
something
Sophia
that was
has
above
5 closets, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find a closet, and inside you see that there's several pieces of Zaron's wall.
And a sexy
There's armor, there are tabards. There's even at the bottom there's barding
Cool.
for when he goes on horseback.
Sure.
Yep.
Always.
Yeah.
Apparently handlebars. Well, the reins. Okay. Any sign of brushstroke?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there is a scabbard there, and you see that its brushstroke is there. It is a small sword. You aware of what a small sword is? Small sword is like a rapier, but it is just like someone lopped off the tip,
Yep.
and it's just shorter.
No, absolutely not.
Great. Lift it. Do any alarms go off?
No,
Okay. Close
but
it.
then you hear knocking at the door.
Shove it into my my
Your
belt.
suit?
My belt. I
nice.
have a tool belt. And I open the window.
The door opens, and a rather large troll strolls in. She's got
Sit on the windowsill.
she's got like a mace that she's just holding in her hands, and
Swing my legs outside the windowsill.
as a representative of House Dougal, we ask officially in our capacity as House Fiona for you to cease and desist.
And I'm gonna.
Not give a fuck.
Oh,
How,
international
which
incident.
floor am I on?
It's Heart's Light, so you're on like the 3rd floor.
Okay. Then I will cast
Fourth floor.
some.
There isn't-
There
Heart's Light doesn't
aren't
actually have that many floors.
Yeah, it's like that's the question. Like, am I on the ground on the first, on the second? Can I take this fall?
100 floors?
Oh yeah, I also
shelf,
spent
top
some
shelf.
glamour on that. Let's be good.
What are you doing, casting
person.
hopscotch so that you
Yeah.
don't shatter your
Yeah,
femur?
basically. So I'm just gonna do that. PG.
Femurs.
So,
So far, I'm really
previous
loving the
casting
staff of
and
Heart's
this.
Light. Can the troll's name be Helga?
No,
Why not?
because her name is Nyanji.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's a great name.
Do you need to know how to spell that?
Yes, please.
Hopscotch.
I need to keep track of my
Nyanji.
5
Nyanji.
and
Yanji.
3 because I'm
The
a fae.
troll.
Of House Fiona.
Any bunk from the whole?
Oh
like,
yeah, that's
jump-
a 3rd level bunk. You're
think
jumping out of an
Wrong,
open
yeah,
window.
gee, that's what
I mean, like
Nyanji.
you wouldn't die if you.
And this is a freehold, so
yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4. That's a nightmare.
Oh,
That's 2 nightmares.
She's a squire.
quite.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So
Okay. You safely make it down. That's not an issue. From up top, you hear, House Fiona will remember this.
Jesus Christ.
Countess Sophia will explain.
I will not. I will do no such thing.
Busted into her room and you stole from her.
You opened my closets. God damn it.
You've seen everything.
And I'll give it back in a
All
minute.
My evening gowns.
Just borrowing it.
You're gonna have to commission so many evening gowns
So
now.
yeah, I'm gonna head to the center of the field.
So I guess that's where you headed.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I was ambling because I figured this would take more than 25 seconds, but I'm arriving at this
It's
moment in time.
patches. Are you?
Zaron, as he's walking by. I mean, I guess I would have made the same mistake.
We all make assumptions. It's about what you do with them afterwards, isn't it?
So all the members of the Golden Braid are still out there. It's just you and Zaron walking back at the moment. And yeah, so you'll have to wait for a bit.
A few.
Nyange comes out and then comes around, although like she isn't approaching you, and then she still has this sort of like vaguely amused look on her face. All this because you also clearly don't seem to be like running away or.
I promise I'll give it back. I'm just playing a scavenger hunt, essentially.
A scavenger hunt?
Yep.
You're risking an incident between houses over a scavenger hunt.
I
You
would
could've
hope
asked.
that. I had to steal it.
I think that was the word I used, yeah.
Yep.
You did use the word steal. You do realize that she still is incorrect.
I do.
Patches hasn't heard this yet.
We're going to.
So the two of them arrive.
So, who's your best friend, Brom?
You're asking me.
Yes.
Well, that's not really the point of the exercise, is it?
Well, if it isn't Saron, I suppose I don't know you
Well,
as
how
well
do you
as I
know this
thought I
already? We
did.
just walked into the clearing. What's wrong?
Have you managed to find something?
That's brushstroke. I should act surprised at this point, shouldn't I? Hey!
That certainly is a prized possession.
He said it was his most prized possession. I hand it back to him.
Wait. I believe, Sir Zeron, that it is indeed a... You don't mind. Whoa!
What you say?
Well, that took a turn.
What you say?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Just wait for a moment. I think it is indeed a worthy prize that was claimed quite easily.
Do you think I would have told her where to find it if it was going to be that easy?
It's true.
So, is Count Zeron your best friend?
No.
I'm gonna roll some dice.
Brom? Please roll your charisma subterfuge.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
2 successes.
I also got 2 successes.
You don't think he's lying?
Sorry, old friend.
May I have my sword back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Do I get to run her through with it or something like that? Is that part of the challenge?
I don't believe so.
No.
I know you're supposed to consider your partner your best friend, but I figure that's a little bit more figurative, and you're allowed to have best friends that aren't your partner.
That is true, too.
Little does she know that my most prized possession was the bowl of oatmeal that I had this morning.
So prized.
Really wanted it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
but
was
you aren't
hungry.
his best friend, so I don't care about you anymore right now.
Ouch.
I'd say like that hurts my heart, but I don't want to joke about that right now.
Too soon.
Where did you go, Sophia?
She's been following
Okay.
behind. She's like just keeping an eye on Zeron.
Is there somewhere you need us to go?
Well, you said that I have the resources, or the majority of the resources, at my disposal. So, I would like to collect intel from you. Who is your best friend?
You still don't need to answer the question.
It's true. I wonder if you can deduce the answer based on the fact that it is not Sir Zeron.
I could.
Okay.
Is that what you would prefer?
No. I'm happy to tell you that it is Lady Kyoko.
Thank you.
I never was able to compete with Apuka, apparently.
Yep.
Who is?
You have a special place in my heart, Sir Zeron.
I'm gonna text Kyoko.
Okay.
Where are you at?
Everyone's so mad.
You just get the answer is ... and then you get an answer that says it's a series of numbers. It looks like a longitude and latitude.
What a baller.
Now, would she be telling me the truth? I'm going to look it up.
Uh,
I'm going to type it into Google Maps.
according to this,
Yeah.
she is currently smack dab downtown Johannesburg.
Yes.
Nice. Johannesburg.
I mean,
Johannesburg.
Sounds reasonable.
she could be.
It's very true.
It's morning. Brom, you aren't a possession. I think she values you, but a little bit more than that. And anyway, you're standing right here in the center of Heart's Light, so I would have won it either way.
I'd like to think that you're not a possession. I'd like to think that I'd get murdered if you had somehow decided to kidnap Sophia and that was your answer. That
You
would-
know, it'll probably be
that would
something
awful.
really touching. Really surprising. Something I wouldn't necessarily guess at first about her.
Mm.
Good choice. It's always a little bit harder to make to be certain that you've gotten the answer out of Puka.
Well, now you can understand the small part of the struggle that Brom lives with day by day.
He made his choice.
He made a good one.
Thank you.
An excellent.
Oh my god, did you just like appear behind
Yeah.
us? Ah!
Creepin'.
So where are you going to go?
I'm going to think for a moment before I just run off. I did that once. Didn't work.
Realize that she's the one who gave you your house. She probably made a copy of all the keys.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who needs keys?
Whoa, what? No, Scott, not me. not Bro. Whoa, no.
Whoa. What?
She has Wayfair.
Oh, sure.
You know,
Lockpicks, yeah.
lockpicks.
A car.
A
Yeah.
gun.
Ramming doors. Wait, what?
Yeah, that too. Shoot the locks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting the locks is a
Also,
terrible way
like,
to get
it's a
access to
Montreal
building.
duplex. Like, are you sure you've like fully closed
A
and locked
strong wind
every single
could
one of those
unlock our
windows?
doors.
Actually, a good point.
And you've got the like ground floor suite, so you know. Anyway,
Where's Gus at this moment in time? Or is she more of an AD person?
And then I turn to the camera and I go, Kevin! But I can't get him right now, so.
Did you know that Gus backwards is Sug?
I'm
Am I distracting her?
I'm gonna send
great, buddy.
Kyoko like a Google Maps link to the David's Tea on Sherbrooke Street. Can I buy you a tea? Because I know she doesn't like coffee.
Yes. Is the answer.
Will you meet me there in 15?
Yes.
I'll try. I'll drive on over.
Cool.
Goodbye.
I was given no time limit.
Nope. There
Yeah,
was
There's
there is,
no-
there is
There
There was
time limit.
no
There's no time.
implication that, you know, it was like, get this done as fast as possible.
Eventually the floor will turn to lava. but,
Okay,
like,
that's
you
fine.
You don't know that
That's
yet.
okay. I've still got glamour. I can just hover.
Okay, so
That's
you go to
Yeah.
the David's Tea.
Yep.
A rather perky young gentleman is very excited about hit rooibos today.
Awesome.
I got jacked up on the road. Big fan.
Kate,
Oh.
I have to ask
Yeah.
you a question. Have you ever been stood up for a date?
Yes.
And how does that feel when you're
Really
stood up for a
Oh
date?
no, really bad.
And who could possibly stand you up on a date like that?
Kyoko.
No, but I'm asking Kate, who would possibly stand you up for a date?
Let's not get into
No,
it.
I'm gonna need a drink.
I don't want to go back there.
I don't want to go back.
I was
Kyoko
young
never
and
shows up.
foolish. Cool.
I mean, if they're still following you, Zeron is really
I'll order
interested in
tea.
tea steepers.
And I mean, I'll offer to buy teas for the rest of the group.
No,
You
thank
know, all $3 each. Woo! Breaking the budget there.
Sophia does accept a tea.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Lesson 1 of the Golden Braid. You never know when you might not have access to a bathroom.
I've been caught out before.
I've made a purchase at this establishment.
Yes.
I like gesture towards the bathroom.
Do they even have bathrooms?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have a little
Sometimes.
sitting area. That one does, or at least it did. I haven't been there for a couple of years. Details.
I see you are no closer to your goal.
Where am I? Maybe this very teacup is her most prized possession.
No, it's not.
I know.
It belongs to the store. You should put it back. This is a crime.
No, it's like my paper cup is what I'm referring to.
Oh, well, that's fine. You're allowed to take that out.
Yeah.
I believe.
I paid for it.
Yes.
It's mine. Crush. No.
Well, guess what, guys? I don't drink tea, and I don't drink coffee, and I don't know shit about any
Y'all,
of this.
we are not getting into the fucking like tea debate right now. I refuse. I'm I'm closing this down immediately. Cease and desist.
Yeah. Hot leaf water.
Oh man, everyone's.
I will turn this story around.
Look, by
Starting back in session 1. Fuck this.
I'm just gonna sip my tea.
That sounds really good.
It's interesting. Certainly an interesting challenge you
I
set
have
me.
a question for you, Brom.
Indeed.
Do you know what the most prized possession of your best friend is?
Sometimes I think with Kyoko, it depends on the day. Other times it's clear.
What if her most prized possession is something that can't be moved easily, like a bathtub?
I could make that work. But I appreciate the question.
The challenge is one of resourcefulness. So Zeron, Lord God damn it! Which Brom says loud enough to fill
Count
the store.
Zeron.
Sorry. My apologies, Your Excellency.
Fucking right.
I choose to believe that this is a challenge that has been set in pursuit of resourcefulness, as I said. One where
Brom, does everyone in the Golden Braid need to be back there when I've got it? Or just you, or any one of you, or how does that work?
anyone, but
Anyone?
I would prefer to be there.
Cool. Meet me
alright.
back there. And I'm going to
Oh shit!
head outside and hop back in my
I'm
car.
gonna like, poof.
Okay.
You okay? I'm.
The silky tones of a Lamborghini.
No, I'm using my pedestrian car. I'm not just
Damn
parking my
it.
Lambo everywhere.
But
Fuck that.
Lambo.
Pedestrian car. It's so good.
Okay, where are you headed?
Back to Hearthlight.
You are at Hearts. Well, you were at Hearts. Oh, right. You went to the David's Tea. Okay, you're
Yep.
back at Hearts Lake.
You know, like 3 minutes away.
Okay.
Cool.
McAllister is sitting in a director's chair in the field, and he's drinking from a coffee cup, but like a reusable coffee cup. Yeah, no. Who owns a Lambo?
That's weird.
I bet
Lambo
she
who?
probably has a dust cover over the Lambo.
Yeah, and it looks like a rust bucket instead.
Yeah, there's like a photo of another car on
Yeah,
the cover, so
yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like a different vehicle. I like that.
But no, maybe I won't.
Nyanji, sorry, not Nyange. Nyanji, at this point, has brought you a cool towel.
So
Because
we're all
it's-
back at Hearts Light
Well,
now.
I assume that you're basically going where she's going.
Yeah, I'm following, wherever Zeron goes. I'm
Zeron's
following.
basically going in the same direction.
Perfect.
The towel feels cool against your skin. It's a warm day outside.
That's nice.
Can I bring you any refreshment?
I'm all right, but maybe someone else. Zeron, how are you?
Oh, I'm just the thrill of the chase. That's all the sustenance I need. Sir Brahm,
Yes.
would you require anything?
Oh, for me, no. Thank you.
McAllister's like waving his hand, and she's very deliberately not noticing.
I'm just gonna get back in my car and start driving.
Ah! Fine.
Okay? You are now driving. I think it's because I've got a water bottle between the.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, I probably shouldn't put metal right next to the transmitter pack.
Sure.
So
Okay,
she
you're
has
driving.
cell phone signal.
Yes, she does have a cell phone signal. She may or may not be in South Africa.
Yep. That wasn't very nice, I text her.
I told you I was coming.
Lies.
Yes.
It's interesting.
What's interesting?
Oh, just...
Oh, are you texting this to her?
No,
or-
no, no. Just saying it.
You
gonna-
notice that there's someone who's now trailing your car.
Yeah, I'm gonna, use the thing that modern cars have to call Brahm's phone.
Beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, beep.
A
Call
little one is
Brahm.
flying at your 6 o'clock.
Cute.
Yes.
I've never been able to chase them down. It's a good lesson, Brahm. Couldn't get Talus, couldn't get Mazer. Certainly a good lesson. So how do we work together? Because so far, we've just waited for them to come at us. But Kyoko isn't trying to kill us.
True. I certainly
That they
hope so.
know of.
Will she get hungry or bored at some point? Will she want to come home?
Bored. Yes.
Or
I-
will she just, be a good soldier and stay away until I chase her down?
We don't necessarily need to find her. Do
I
we?
just need to know what her most prized possession is. It's true. Where that is.
Well, when we moved from the Spark, or when she moved from the Spark to our new home, she brought many things with her. She left a few things at the office of the Spark, and other than that, I don't believe she's staying anywhere else, or at least she hasn't told me about that. Yeah.
Cool.
Brahm's voice trails off as he realizes.
I'm gonna.
It's only been 2 weeks since they moved into Heartslight.
Yep.
I'm gonna head over to their house. Brahm and Kyoko's house.
Got it, yeah.
Which again isn't far. Everything's in the same neighborhood. We're
It's true.
such.
Yeah. Also, Montreal's not a particularly big city.
It's 3-4 times the size of Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan's small.
Well,
Montreal's
sure,
a big
yeah.
island.
That is
Anyway,
Man, it's just dense.
yes.
Yeah. It's vertical.
Let it be.
When you get back to, so you're driving to their duplex.
Yeah, they're duplex.
Kyoko is weeding
What a sweetheart.
outside in the garden. Her little tail is poking up. And
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that.
Patches.
remember what?
Oh, that you stood me up.
I told you that I was coming. And what are you doing here?
Well, I'm supposed to find your most prized possession.
And do what with it?
Borrow it for a few minutes.
I don't think that I would lend it to you.
That's okay. I'm mad at you. You stood me up.
You're allowed to be angry. Very few people understand me anyway. Looks like I'm the one also learning a lesson.
Man, I thought the real lesson was friendship this whole time. But
I can't walk into your dreams like Sophia. I can't command you to tell me something.
You're welcome to try. I don't think that I have to listen to you.
You don't.
You could ask me.
I could. Just not sure how to ask it.
stare down my dog.
I'm gonna like look over at her gardening.
She's got some tulips.
Nice.
uh,
That's a classy flower. Don't you forget.
and there's some like dandelion that have been like dug out and that are like lying on a piece of brown paper.
Good job on keeping the squirrels from eating the bulbs.
I'm terrible at gardening.
This says otherwise.
Is this really helping?
Is there something urgent?
I don't like the idea of somebody stealing my stuff.
Ah, well, you shouldn't have agreed to Brahm's plan.
Who says he asked me?
You know, I would say that he would ask, but sometimes I think perhaps he wouldn't think to.
Brahm is the most considerate person I know.
Here goes
Well-
the puka. Yes, puka. I know.
Oh, cute.
Can I help?
Help with what? At the moment, we are adversaries.
I'm gonna start like making a like flower crown out of the dandelions.
I'm not sure if I want to stop this.
Look at me.
Go ahead. It's all up to you. But you could just use this. And she flicks the key to the front door over at you.
I like hand it back to her. I don't need keys to get in.
I just blows the door off its hinges.
I'm kidding.
And again, I wouldn't know what to take yet.
Have you tried asking?
Oh, you're done hiding in the bushes, friends?
I'm not hiding in any bushes. I just came here with Brahm
Hello.
to his house. I'm hoping he has lemonade.
We do. Would you like some, Cesar?
Yes.
Fucking count fucking. Pardon.
Fucking Count fucking Zeron.
Sometimes I beat myself.
Oh.
I'm gonna lead Zeron inside.
Hey. Would you like some lemonade?
I would love some. Thank
Do you want me to bring it out here for you, or are you going to come inside?
I'll come inside.
All right.
So
Do you
glad
want some
everyone's
lemonade as
having
well?
Yes, please.
Come on. She gets up and brushes some of the dust off her apron and then goes inside.
You'll pardon me for observing you, Patches. We want to see
No,
what the thought
obviously,
process is
yeah.
that goes into a challenge like this.
I mean, you could have just, had Sophia like dreamwalk me if you wanted my thought process.
You're not really asleep right now.
Yeah, I mean, you set the time.
Good point.
So what's it going to be?
I like what you've done with the place.
Thank you. That was Kyoko's idea. I point to the Ethernet
yeah.
everywhere.
Oh.
The what?
Molding.
That too.
I am a
That's
fan of crown molding.
Original. I am not. It always brushes on my horns. That's a great thing with me. Yeah.
I thought you were saying you were not original. It is original. I am not.
So?
So what?
So what? What?
Kyoko just shrugs and she leaves the room.
I'm just gonna sip lemonade.
I kind of lean into Patches across the table. think she's gone for a few minutes. Where should we go?
I'm enjoying my lemonade.
Oh, well, all right then. I could distract her if you desire.
Ew.
I didn't mean like that. Well, maybe I did, but I didn't mean it like that.
Still haven't figured out what it is that I'm supposed to take.
I see.
And
I know
you
what it is.
And how are you trying to find out what it is?
Still haven't decided.
Very well.
Do let me know if you change your mind and you add a time limit. But that would be changing the rules of engagement.
That is true. And our enemies never do that to us.
No, never. Are you my enemy?
No. The Golden Braid is not your enemy.
Good. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you.
Yikes.
Threats.
I mean, I would point out the fact that you are still going to have to be part of the companionship
Yes.
after this is done.
Yes.
It's not like we're going to forget what you've done in order to win.
And what have I done thus far other than ask some people some honest questions?
Threatened. I can.
If I will tell you openly, if Brahm declared himself my enemy, then I would be willing to use force against him.
And I can respect that. As I hope you can this. And I take out from under the table, well, like there's a drawer in the table, and pull out one of those sweet chess clocks. It's been enchanted though. So there's like a digital reader on it as well. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Chess clocks have digital readouts as well.
They do, you're right. No, I was thinking of like...
No, everything
literal
about
sword.
chess must be analog. This is bullshit.
Somewhere
Yeah, tell
Deep
that
Blue
to
sheds a tear.
Watson.
Yeah, take that, guys. Anyway, I'm going to click it and the countdown begins.
I'm gonna go off to the direction I saw Kyoko go.
Okay.
How much time is on the countdown?
13 minutes.
Okay.
Chess is better on vinyl recording. Are you talking about the musical Chess?
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's in her bedroom at this point.
Nobody's a nobody.
I would love it if you would tell me or show me your most valued possession.
And why should I do that for you?
Because I would really appreciate it. And I consider us friends.
But why should I do that?
Because I've been tasked to do so, and as a member of the companionship of the Golden Braid.
Not so easy, is it?
Words. I've been told that you are all at my disposal for this task, and so I would appreciate it if you'd help me with it.
She lifts her hand and she just looks at her finger and the ring on it. What if this was another scenario? What if you needed to discover this information from an enemy?
Or I would use much different methods.
Like what?
I'd probably ask you. You're good at finding information.
Do you want me to steal it for you?
No, I think I can handle that.
It's true. I'm very good at finding out what people want. I learned from the best. Are you making an official request of me?
Unfortunately, Brahm said the word steal, so I'm going to have to do this. I won't be gone for long, I promise.
And yet, what are you stealing?
I would like to mooch your ring.
Oh.
Okay. Don't worry, it just...
Okay.
What are you stealing?
Your ring.
It's a piece of silicone. And I can replace it.
Does she actually believe that?
Well, this is a much harder roll, but we'll
Yeah.
find out.
I will spend a point of willpower.
Yay!
Oh, fuck.
Oh, botch.
No, I didn't botch.
Oh.
Well,
I got 5 successes.
Hey!
Yeah, I got one. 2 with my
She
willpower.
does not seem to be lying. Patches. My love for Brahm is not reliant on and you can tell when you pick it up, like
Yeah.
it's squishy.
Yeah.
I'm very
Doesn't mean
afraid
that
of
it
being
doesn't have-
degloved.
I'm gonna hand it back to her.
We're married now.
Maybe that'll make you no longer his best friend so that I can go back to taking something from Zaron.
Well, that is an interesting idea. Dictate
Yeah.
who the best friend is.
I thought about that, but I felt like that wasn't nice.
No, again, after this, you are still going to have to face the rest of us. And
Yeah, and I didn't want to make him forget you ever existed.
do you need to know where it is?
No, he asked me what I would do against an enemy, and I think that's a fair question.
I certainly don't want you to hit me.
I'd prefer not to myself. So, if you don't try to hit me, I won't try to hit you. Does that sound fair for now?
I don't have my hitting gloves on. For the first Tim in forever.
Oh, hi, Tim. My God, I've never seen someone like you before. Really nice to meet you. Oh, Tim? You're the second of your guys.
Because that's the thing. I usually...
I'm charged about
Sorry, I just caught
so
up
sorry.
on the rest of the chat. I just saw first Tim and I was like, whatever. I saw what prompted it.
Oh, boy.
Oof, sorry, just gotta change my seat.
I thought you were going to start stretching. Like,
Because typically I would resort to violence.
If you would have resorted to violence, do you believe that I would have told you the truth?
No, because you're my friend. And I wouldn't want to torture you.
So you're banking on our friendship.
No, your friendship is what is going to be my downfall.
I wouldn't look at it that way.
I am unwilling to go to the same lengths, and I think that's a fair lesson as well.
Nelj and I were quite good friends towards the end. And so if you stake this on our friendship, maybe that would work. And hopefully Brahm won't kill my friend this time.
Well, can't count on that.
I'm reevaluating a whole lot of game choices now.
Then she takes off her mask and it's
Melge.
Nelj, and then he takes off his mask and it's Mazer!
Oh my god!
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Oh, Tim.
I suspect.
I did what I had to. This lemonade is the bomb.
Yes, it's quite good.
Oh, is that too soon?
It's
Too
really
soon?
very good.
I'm gonna head back out to where Brahm is. So
Okay.
you said I had the Forces of the Golden Braid at my disposal, but at the same time it was a task set out for me to accomplish, and so the fact that I was set to steal something from one of your own made me think perhaps you wouldn't help me.
Okay.
Would you help me? Would the Golden Braid help me in my task?
Patches, Golden Braid or no, I would follow you to the ends of the earth.
Great, help me steal Kyoko's most prized possession.
Let's go. I'm headed. Good thing too. I just met another lovely young. Okay, sorry.
Lovely long cave.
I heard it. Cassandra was
Yeah,
moving
well,
in
I
next
mean,
door.
David C. always has like 4 people behind the counter for some reason. I'm sure one of them started with K.
Yeah, no diggity.
No, Daddy.
I'm headed in the opposite direction. There's
Yeah.
like an office at the end of the hall. That's where I'm headed.
I'll join you.
Now, I don't know exactly everything about it, but inside, I kind of motion. There's a seat. There's like a small button under the desk. Which
Why are
then-
you doing?
Sorry.
You could do it at literally any other.
No, it's a small button that's under the desk, and I'm gonna gooch it. I'm gonna poke up into it. It pops out or loosens a drawer, but there's clearly a keyhole on it. I don't have the key to this, but I do know that she keeps various. What are you doing?
I'm picking the lock.
All right.
I'm also doing.
Yeah, yes.
Oh
One of
my
these.
god.
Yeah, it's a drawer, and you just
The lock is easily picked.
good.
It is not a very complicated lock. And then you hear and the bottom of the drawer just pops up slightly. So it's a false bottom.
Yeah. So I slide it out.
Okay. Slide it out, and then underneath,
Sorry.
underneath you find an envelope, and inside the envelope is a letter. The letter is from Kay.
I'm gonna stop there.
Sorry.
Put it back in the envelope. I probably have enough time to drive back before the clock. Do you want to get in the car with me?
If you don't mind. I've
Let's
always
go.
wanted to ride in a Lamborghini.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to be disappointed.
It's all right, Patches. I often am.
Jesus Christ.
That's a joke, guys. I'll come along. Good.
So you head back?
Yep.
Kyoko leaves her room and just looks up at Zeron, and Zeron's like, and Kyoko just, okay. Do you mind if I catch a lift with you?
Of course.
And so you're all headed into a field. McAllister is now
Oh.
one sheet to the wind.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. His coffee cup.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Well, Patches, thank you for bringing me back, first and foremost. Have we accomplished what you set out to do?
You tell me. Is
By
this
now,
the goal?
the rest of the Golden Braid has assembled.
I kind of invite them to form a small ring. Obviously, McAllister's good to sit where he's sitting.
I'm all right. Don't worry. Just form the ring around me.
Well, around Patches, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll
but-
be part of the ring. You just get around if you need to.
Perhaps he needs to retire.
And then he instantly just snaps out of it. What?
Good.
Your task was to steal my best friend's most prized possession. Did you accomplish this?
I believe I did.
What do you have?
I have a letter that seems to be from Kay. I didn't read the rest of it, but you believe that it is your wife's most prized possession. And as you are the one who set the task, and you know what the object is, I would have to believe that you helped me,
May
since
I,
I asked for your help.
may I see it?
I've left it in the envelope. I didn't want to pry.
Thank you. Brahm takes it and opens it and just kind of like slides a little bit out and can't really read beyond the first couple of lines. So he like
It's
puts it back
advice
in. Yeah.
on how to handle not getting the man you want.
Oh boy. You'll excuse me, Patches. It's not easy to see this again.
You set the task.
I did. And now I'm setting the second part, and I hand it over to Patches. And I stop the clock.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm sorry.
No, no, that's
You've
fine.
accomplished the task in this time. And I start to reset the clock. Don't worry, it's very simple. I hand the envelope back to you.
You hand it back to Kyoko.
Wait. Patches. For entrance into the Golden Braid, you must be willing to sacrifice. You have stolen
my best friend's most prized possession. Please destroy my best friend's most prized possession. And Braun kind of like looks. He doesn't want to look at the envelope. He just kind of looks away a little bit.
I hand it back to Kyoko. I'll set it at her feet.
You've been given your task.
No. This isn't. If that's what it costs, I won't do it.
We all had to sacrifice to get in here.
Yep. But that's sacrificing something that's dear to Kyoko, not something that's dear to me.
She understood the risks. We all did.
Then I guess I don't belong. Thank you for your time.
Bro.
No?
Well, I've seen enough.
There are no stakes. There are no stakes in this.
Lord McAllister.
No, I think he's right. We have seen enough.
Sorry.
Patches, you refuse to carry out the second part.
Yep.
And you refuse on the grounds that it would be a sacrifice that you are not willing to make. Is that correct?
Destroying some paper is easy for me. Destroying something that's dear to someone else just for my own gain? Not interested.
May I have a moment? And I turn
not
to
like-
Lord McAllister.
Head
Don't
back
go
towards
too far
Heartlight.
away.
I'll just be hanging by the doorway.
Peace.
Yep.
We confer. Sophia is not invited.
No,
Did you meet me?
Oh, yep.
it's gonna be really hard for her to leave.
It's like we confer and then I'm supposed to
Wait,
She'll go.
What do you mean? What do you mean it'll be hard?
She really doesn't want to like leave the room if Zeron's staying in there.
But we're
Well,
outside.
We're outside. We're in
Okay,
a field.
cool. So she'll like walk a little ways
Yeah,
away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
just
Really creep.
It's just you don't get to be part of the huddle.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
all I meant.
Fuck you guys.
No.
Oh, no. I think they're good.
Are you not entertained?
Not at a time. You watched that recently?
As we.
I mean, it's like it's okay.
The gladiator scenes especially are like
Sorry, Beth, I actually thought you were going to confirm.
Oh,
the editing. It's like it's so you can't tell what's happening. And the opening battle scene is like,
it's just
what's going
confusion
on?
central.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pure confusion.
Folks, I
It's-
honestly thought
It's shaky cam.
the episode.
No, it's.
I'll say when the episode's over.
10:30 and not a minute earlier.
It's all good. Oh, sorry. Unmute.
I think I'm back.
My pleasure. Patches. Oh,
Sorry,
of
folks.
course. No, please.
This is just dumb, but
Liquid is life.
Patches, are you taking a whiz in that hydrangea bush?
My name is Braun
I know it's been a long day.
and I approve hydration. I know it's been a long day.
Eric, what
sorry,
about you?
folks.
Would you be so kind as to return? Hey!
Yeah, strolling back.
I am not the entirety of the Golden Braid, but I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say, Patches, that your decisiveness in refusing the second task, despite knowing what it would cost you a place in the companionship, it's very admirable. It commands respect. And for that reason,
McAllister, turn off your phone.
Ringtone so sick.
sorry. For that reason,
I have to turn off chat.
we would like to offer you a spot in the companionship. Will you accept?
Yes.
I told you before. don't need someone who comes in here thinking like the rest of us do. Kyoko would have sacrificed the letter.
Do you really think I would? Do you really think I'd destroy it?
I think I know you, but I want to be sure. And as Lord McAllister says, I think we need someone else in the braid who does not think like the rest of us. Not necessarily.
You realize that the test for all of us, of course we know what's in our hearts, what we would have done. The proof is there now. It means that when the braid clasps around your pretty little wrist of yours right down there, that it's there for a reason. Just because we knew you'd pass the test doesn't mean that you are unworthy of it, or that the test wasn't worthy of you. You think we would have even considered asking you if you didn't think that you were absolutely worth it. The test is some sort of bullshit that a certain Dougal decided it was important to be part of her companionship.
Yeah, a certain High Queen to whom you serve.
So you've done your act, and your acts have spoken well for you. And just like a Dougal, you've made your way into the braid. Although I would have probably gone for brushstroke too. That was a mean trick. Trying to solve a puka. That's just mean. We faced Abford Pharma and that wasn't as bad.
Different challenges for different kinds of people. Patches has said on many occasions that she does not fix people, and I did not want her to. There's no one to fix here. How do you feel? Are you a little angry?
No.
I mean, she's out like $12 for tea. What?
What? Sorry.
Would you like a cup too?
No, I'm doing just fine, thanks. But we'll find our way to Terranar, where I happen to know that a loom has already been in use. We'll make it official. Good work.
Thanks.
Zeron probably would have just stabbed someone. Hey, I'm a count now. You can't speak that way to me. Well, I can speak however I like to you or any of you. Because here, we got to make sure that we can speak our minds. And if we can't, then we're not really a companionship, are we?
Exactly. Well, I'll speak my mind. Patches, it's an honor to be alongside you. And I hold out my hand.
You do the like wrist grab, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. We're all on the same page. Excellent.
Fowler claps
That was
you
the
on the
third
back.
test.
The third test was, don't grasp my hand. Grasp
Oh,
my
wussy
wrist.
handshake, you're out.
It's like a fish.
Kyoko picks up the letter. And she just very gently holds it in her hands, like she doesn't want to put it in a pocket. She just holds it.
I'm sorry again.
Why? You know that there's nothing in this letter that I wouldn't let anyone read.
I know.
Thanks for doing what I thought you would.
Thanks for risking it.
You're worth the risk. I think we'll end the session there.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap. It better be under serious talk, because I swear to God, Kung Fu Fenders, if I see that anywhere else.
Damn, Liz.
Kidding!
The T-War, oh fuck.
It's on my fucking channel, isn't it? I wouldn't even be
Wait,
surprised.
random.
Better not be on my channel,
Quickly
because I'll be
and
like,
the
and
"Durr."
moving it. Just shove it on my channel. It's not like anyone goes there anyway.
General.
Woof.
You sons of bitches.
That's
Wow.
a landing page for anyone who uses the Discord.
Oh my God, this is their
Solid.
first impression of us. Oh, KFF's hot tea spill on tea.
All right.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Wow,
It's
here we go. Oh my
some
God.
antics. Let people enjoy what they enjoy.
Yeah.
It's also very varied by language. So really,
That's true too, actually.
you know, all chai means tea. So the fact that we call it chai tea is already.
It's chai noon.
Chai
noon.
I know, Eric, when I was gonna shoot someone, but then it was, it was against them.
So yeah, no bingo, but don't worry, the bingo card will roll
We're like
over.
one square
We're one away from a bingo.
That's
But we don't know what it
amazing.
is.
Okay.
Remember that we don't know what the card is, and we can't see. Well, I can see it if I really want to.
I
But
mean, it is if I create another Twitch account and pretend to be a fan of the stream.
like a second Discord to
Yeah.
like. Oh, that would
Liz
be.
Rock, Sophia Forprez.
How hard does
28.
Liz want to know what the Discord means?
Aswan
Well, now they'll all know. Oh no.
What's a risky bingo?
Oh
Well, of
God.
course, we could have gone with the other option for the braid trial, which was have Brom, make himself appear to be Mazer, and then fight Patches, and then get shot, and then turn back.
I mean,
Oh,
we,
you might not just turn back.
we do have a play of the game ready for your votes now. Sophia is enchanting once more and shaken. Patches commits political/actual crime to succeed, but refuses to take the last step. Or Brom devises a test for Patches and then helps her complete it. That's vote 0, 1, or 2 now. I will say that this is a Brom task. This came from Scott.
Brom task.
Brom task.
Good job, because I was literally like, oh, but I can't actually ask you to help me because you're against me, because you assigned the task. And I was like, wait a second.
Wait a
I
minute.
should at least ask.
You've watched enough Taskmaster to know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can ask Alex, and he'll help you.
It's
Yeah.
true, actually.
Sometimes you
Can
can
you drive me
bribe
to-
Alex.
Fuck, that's the
Follow
worst.
the.
That was the worst.
I'm taking one shoe and sock.
Holy shit, I forgot.
Sorry, folks, getting used to this
Uh,
mic.
so Scott, what did you learn?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, sorry, a few things, I guess.
Do you need a sec? Yep. Hey Liz,
Yeah.
what'd you learn?
Since the Chrysalis session when Sophia was a child, I've never played her unenchanted. As I think Kate, you're in this. Are you in the same boat? with
Yeah, I've
Patches?
never.
It was a trip, like trying to take that we created way back when, and remember what I was forgetting and stuff. But it was really interesting, and sad,
Yeah.
but valuable.
Well, Patches hasn't hit the death train yet. So.
Yeah.
Damn. Choo-choo. Brom learned a bit more about how Patch's mind works, and a bit more about what it feels like to be tricksy, which he puts in big quotation marks, which I put in big quotation marks.
It's easy. Don't worry.
Holy shit,
Kate?
Grouper Mensch.
Learned a bit more about Brom and how he would go about assigning a task.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And, I guess also Zeron and Kyoko and the way they behaved.
Sorry, Aragorn, you're so right.
Well, I know I have a task, and that task is to declare that this time around, it was indeed Patches / Kate
Nice.
who has today's play of the game.
Commits political/actual crime.
Oh shit! Do I? I'm gonna put the wrong play of the game up here for a second. Yeah, I have to redo them. It says lady.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
redo
I sure hope I have that file.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was made
ooh.
like
That was made a
when
little
you're in
while ago.
I can
Austin,
just
I
do my
think.
No,
best
I remade
not
them
to win
recently.
Okay.
for the remainder of the campaign.
Well, you could do that. I mean, like.
Be unremarkable.
I mean,
You
if,
look like
in
a
case you don't
lady.
know, in case you haven't been around, when she says not until the end of the campaign, it's a doable task. We don't have that many sessions left. Changeling the Streaming is planned to end in August. So,
Gasp.
you know.
It's July now.
But that's
What's
today.
next? Pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
Oh my god.
What's next?
Boobs.
Oh.
Pew pew.
Turn to Sarah.
lasers.
Pubes.
Ew.
Pubes.
Oh,
It's boobs and pew, but it's also pubes.
I
So
did not. That was
little column A, little column B.
Erwin, we'll absolutely have to talk about that. We have some
What?
thoughts. But yeah, the next
just funny.
after Changing the Streaming ends, we have something to look forward to, which is a whole bunch of one-shots. You want to throw out what those one-shots are real quick?
thoughts.
Well, I'm gonna run Good Society, a Jane Austen RPG.
And I'll be running a game of tragic horror, 10 Candles, which is a game that is dripping in atmosphere and hopefully a cool setup. And a lot of very important safety precautions.
These are going to be really interesting games to run back to back.
There is a
You
fire
may
extinguisher
not.
right outside this door.
Which is
Yeah.
great. Should be okay. And we'll talk about whether they are going to go back to back or not.
Maybe they're part of the same universe.
And I will point out that attendance will be mandatory for one shot of Paranoia, which will happen in that period as well. There will be a Froyo session for the end of Changeling, but after that Froyo session and after the one-shots that we have planned, there will be a session 0 for our Star Wars, and I think I feel comfortable saying at this point that it will be an Edge of the Empire campaign.
We're
so
excited.
that is going to happen
Oh.
while we wait for other games to become available.
yeah, of course.
It's not that we're not excited about this one, we
Yeah.
totally are, but we do have other things planned, such as a return to the Exalted Universe when Exalted Essence comes out. This time Scoots' character will be the Valeria.
No comment.
No comment. I have no
Secret
comment at this
villain,
time.
Secret Scott.
I can also guarantee that there will be no relation between this campaign and the next one. Like, we're not going to have okay, and then it turns out that you've been changelings all along.
Can you imagine if we come across holograms and they're of us? But
No,
from
because Star
Changeling?
Wars is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, so it has to be in the
Or
past.
Is it?
Exalted could be.
I said that last time. Yeah, I did, but
Yeah.
I lied.
You said that last time, John. Yes, Grooverman.
I did, but I lied. But in this case, I can say that it won't because it is in a galaxy far, far away, and I think all of us could use a little break from this particular galaxy right here. Rather see another one. So that's happening. But in the meantime, there's other things that happen. What's happening this week?
I was just looking
You
at
first.
an excellent.
Scott will become a
character
Rhodian
hook.
spice miner and
So-
search for revenge against the guy who sold his
Spice
mom
miner.
moldy bread.
Just sorts the spice. That's how I carry it to my destination.
The spice must flow.
Very good.
saying.
Sorry, yes. So this week, what day is it today? Sunday. I'll be streaming on Tuesday evening. Stay tuned to
Fiona
Twitter and
for-
wow, thank you. Stay tuned to Twitter and Discord for updates on the timing, just in case I'm a little late. Yeah, that's trippy. Yep, that's Tuesday.
What about Drew Crew?
So Drew Crew is not happening Wednesday due to my family's request. So it's happening on Saturday instead at 3 p.m. Thank you for understanding.
You know, I had such a good time doing RPG Clinic last week that I think it just might have to happen again. It's going to happen on either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see. It kind of depends on whether I have a guest and what that guest's schedule will end up being. But it will happen this week just because I think I got to start making this a regular thing. What?
Do you have a topic? I'm curious if you're going to be talking about something.
Last week we
Depending on-
discussed ending a campaign. I'm not sure.
Okay,
If you have ideas for topics, Clinic over at the RPGs, Pukajutsu hums his way in. But you know what the best place to find out about that sort of thing or to make suggestions about that sort of thing? Where would that possibly be? Kate?
On the Discord. Boo, 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 boo.
I mean,
Yep.
if you're not on the Discord at this point, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Wow.
Get on there.
Yeah. It's not hard, Dad.
Uh,
I don't know.
so Saturday Drew Crew will be pretty cool. There will be a changing
Exciting.
episode on Sunday. You know, that's happening too.
Yeah.
Sure will be.
I'm looking
And
forward to
the
it.
next Punchy Book Club has been set for August 9th for Saga Volume
6.
6. Thank you, John.
Perhaps there will be
God.
Furio that night. Or perhaps there will not. I suppose.
Only time will tell.
Oh God, I gotta know. I have to know though. I'm excited. Sorry. I got really excited.
Scott really likes
This is
the idea
exciting.
of eating dessert and talking about our failures.
I love sweet things and I love my friends and I don't
I
care. who
love
knows it.
failures. Oh,
I do love failures.
A good
You learn
failure is
so
good.
much.
Hats off, I think, today specifically to
Oh.
She Who Knows 10,000 Things. And I will remind you that your new job is there waiting for you. Go get it.
Get it.
Kick its ass.
The Crosshair tried his best, but fell just a bit short. He's trying to make sure that it'll be there next week.
Yeah.
We'll see. Of course, now we've added another episode. So
Yeah.
In fact, I think we can say it is a guarantee
Yep.
that Crosshair will be tuning in next week because you're going to watch this in the next 6 days.
That's actually
aren't you,
probably true.
Crosshair? Yes. Yes, you are. Can't wait to
It's
see
like
you.
one a day. Psh, nothing.
You're on vacay.
Yeah.
Spend it with
3x
us.
speed. Let's go.
Look, it's super cool that I get to be here with these folks. I'm really looking forward to next Sunday. As the Chronicle moves towards its conclusion, it just reminds me why we're doing this, and it's super cool. And thank you so much for all of you for tuning in. Hey, go talk about this on Discord. Go look at that bingo card. I wonder what the fuck that last
Yeah,
one
I
is.
got it.
Right?
If it's Super Saiyan Scott, I got it covered.
You try to let us know what it is without letting us know what it is. Like send telepathic. Yeah.
Look, we'll get through this. All of us. We just have to go.
Did I do it?
See you next time.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.